starting XP, presenting Masquerade Sabbat edition. I am your storyteller extraordinaire, Michael Parra, or Michael Parra, aka Running Shoes. With me, as always. Oh God, why is everything off? What did I do wrong? Oh, production. I hate production. Everybody's video is off by some reason.
What? We're displaying video. I see
That's
everybody
just
else.
you, man.
Yeah.
No, on the streams.
Oh. Well, that's your fucking fault.
It is my fault, I guess. Everything.
Love not being in charge of production.
I know. So, let's vamp for a little while. How's everybody's week? How's everybody's thing going?
I am great. Oh, I see what you're talking about on the stream now.
Yeah, now you see it on the stream.
That looks fantastic.
Huh?
Looks great.
Yeah, I know, man. So, yeah, start vamp for a little bit until I fix this mess.
I was also something that I was going to say, because you're streaming under Vampire the Masquerade now.
Yeah.
Additionally, without breaking any rules, you could also stream under Roll20. Roll20 has its own game application, and there's often people hanging out inside of their Roll20
I love
virtual
Roll20.
tabletop.
Shoutouts to Roleplay, the Roll20 team. Steve Kuntz. He just had his birthday yesterday.
I still think you should stream under Dungeons and Dragons, because I'm all about fuck the rule. If Space Nebula can stream under Dungeons and Dragons, then we should be able to as well.
I know. I'm right there with you.
Isn't there a vampire clan that people refer to as dragons?
Like the
Zamis.
Zamis, but not like it's not like a. They're called the dragon, but
collectively they are the dragon.
They are collectively of the dragon, because
There was another clan in the New World of Darkness called Ordo Dracul.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much as close as you're gonna get.
Yeah. All right.
I
Slowly fixing things because
It's okay.
everything is awful. It's just Zoom. Zoom just like decided to be like, oh, we're not gonna use this format. You can just go die in the fire.
I had to redo all kinds of settings. It's like it doesn't save it or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, team. But Roll20 doesn't work for me at all, and I'm too dumb to learn how to roll back
It's
Google
all right.
Chrome, so...
It's fine.
Well, Google's very stubborn about not letting you roll back their service, so...
Yeah. I mean, I had to roll.
Yeah,
back, but...
Firefox is a lot easier to deal with.
All right. So hopefully, everything should be moving a little bit faster, because all I had to do is change one tiny thing.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, one thing I'm curious about, Derek, is what did Deck do before Deck was a vampire?
What was Deck before you?
What did I do?
That is actually going to be tonight's theme tonight. Is
What did
Right.
Deck do?
what did Deck do and the opening of the club?
I'm really hoping for a 2-hour flashback to Deck like delivering pizzas for the whole game.
He was definitely not doing that.
I was a pool cleaner.
A sexy pool cleaner. Like one of those like cheap pornos. Like the 70s
God.
pornos. Hi.
Wait, no, it should be really on the nose. He should have worked at a church and he cleaned the gargoyles they had on top of it.
All right, so now that I have somewhat fixed the stream, welcome everybody coming over from LateNightRivithead's channel. I am your storyteller. These are your players. And last we left, they encountered the Independent Set Alliance and got their ass handed to them. Quite spectacularly.
I did not get hurt, I would like to point out.
Yes,
So-
but you definitely frenzied and you definitely
I
lost your
didn't
cool
frenzy.
because...
I just ran away.
Well, I mean, the whole fish cult thing.
I almost frenzied.
Yes.
I didn't actually frenzy.
Which there are fish cults. You just don't really know that there are any.
If we were fighting werefish, then I would treat it as a possibility.
Werefish? What a terrible, terrible were form to become.
Hey man, the best werefish in the sea is the not mokale, the Oh my god, I can't
Rokoe is pretty badass,
the
though.
Roka? What are they called, Derek? The Rokia? Rokala? I don't remember.
Uh,
They're were sharks, basically.
Were
Land.
sharks?
I was gonna say
were sharks,
Rokugan, but they're not. It's something else.
cool. Werefish, not so cool.
Not so cool. Exactly. So, ladies always come first. What have you been up to?
Rokia. That's by the
Rokia,
way.
yeah.
Like the phone? No, that's Nokia.
Yeah, well, yeah. But the club is going to open this week. Brucey is going to basically make a guest appearance and kind of hype this. He's going to do a little bit of like he's doing this like theme party where it's like the dirty Bakersfield sound, where it's like the old classics, but with a little bit of a modern twist, with sexual energy sprinkled all on top of it. So he's having your like girls dress up in like really risque like cowgirl outfits. There's gonna be a lot of bull riding and whips and oil, like mudslinging fights, and
I absolutely 100% hate it, but as long as it's making money, I don't care. I hate it.
Why
I
do
want
you?
it to be
He's like,
I hate it.
But
I hate it.
master. This is the best thing. It's taking something that's novel in this podunk town. And
You
then,
just took my high class escort / strip club and turned it into a cowboy mudslinging operation.
well, no,
Whatever
it's
makes
just-
money, right?
It's just
I
celebrating.
point at you and I'm like, okay.
It's just celebrating the novelty of this place, dear. The novelty. It's just this place already has this sort of Nashville West. You have legendary country singers, and we have to take advantage of the.
Find the VIPs, give them free bottle service, get them a couple of girls to their tables now. I don't want to hear you talking anymore. Go.
Yes, master.
After he leaves, you should be nicer to him. He has a lot of influence that we don't have access to.
But this is my club.
It's-
And if he has influence, there's nothing wrong with scaring it out of a little boy. That's what he is. It's a little
He
boy.
is a little.
yeah, but
boy.
he doesn't live here. He could just run away if he doesn't like hanging out with us.
Why don't
He is technically the only free revenant in the Sabbat.
you know what we'll do to make him feel special? We'll get him a coat that's a different color from everybody of the other coats, and it'll give him some sort of feeling of power, and he won't want to leave because he's a scared little boy that has nowhere to go, and if he has some feelings of power that he has in some sort of house that he'll stay here. You know what that's called? Loyalty.
Loyalty.
So, where Amanda, Jessica, Francine, where is she?
Yes. Hello. Hi.
Hi. I need you to get whatever the fuck his name is, his measurements. Brucey, get him a very...
He says he's 150% genetically superior. What does that mean?
It means he is pretty. And so we're going to make him look even prettier, okay? I want you to look at him, look at his face, get his individual tailor size, get him a custom Italian suit. Go.
Got it. Done. Right away, mistress. She does everything you just said to ask and then some.
I think that was the meanest way I've ever seen someone commit a nice gesture.
See? He's going to feel like part of the family now.
He's going to feel conflicted. I feel conflicted, and it wasn't even directed at me.
So
I have been doing this kind of thing, my whole life, is manipulating people into loving me. Can you let me do my job?
All right.
Okay.
Also, be careful. If he's inviting everyone he invited to the last party, there may be Camarilla.
I just start laughing. I think you're joking.
I'm not joking. There was Camarilla at the last party.
Well, we've got Deck.
Also, they believe I'm a... Fuck. What's that word again? Archon?
Artark?
Autark. Yeah, that one. They
And
think
then
I'm an
Daniel-
autark, so that might be an advantage. if they
Dustin's
show up.
comes like Aardvark.
Autark.
Hey, Dustin.
Hey,
How
so
are you?
I got the boys. We're all ready. Make sure there's not such a. What is up with all the mud? Like, you told us to bring in mud, and we built up like a pig pen in the back. Like,
I just wanted to make it special for you, Dustin. I know that you like this a lot.
Oh.
This is your kind of thing, right? Have
Yeah.
fun.
This is
I
great.
give you a look like, what the fuck are you doing?
Remember, because I'm still bonded to him
Oh,
at like
I
a
know.
higher level. Yeah, okay.
Out
I'm
of
just like,
game, I know why you're doing
I'm so great. I'm glad that you like it.
Oh
Have
no,
fun.
this is amazing. It's like how Daddy used to do it too.
Love your dad. Just
Oh,
such a
can I
character.
invite my dad?
Anything for you, sweetie.
Oh,
But I do
alright.
make sure that there's just no fights on the streets, so we'll be good, okay?
Oh, my boys are ready and willing to kick a few teeth in if anybody acts up or tries to touch a girl in any appropriate way.
If
Unless
anybody...
they pay a lot of money to do the appropriate things, then
Good job. You're so good at this. Also, if anybody tries to do any drugs or anything, make sure that they don't go downstairs because that's where Deck is, and we don't want people to find Deck, do we?
well, I mean, what are we gonna do with him? I mean,
I'm assuming we lock him in the
hey
basement.
boy, Deck, where you at?
No.
Wait,
just-
wait.
Was that Deck?
How about we just go downstairs and kind of like talk as like a pack? I mean, I know there's people around here, but I thought they're all in the know. Or not everybody in the know.
Downstairs then meeting?
Yeah,
Does that
downstairs
sound-
meeting.
downstairs
Oh, okay,
meeting.
downstairs meeting.
Also,
okay.
Hara, how do you spell autark?
Aardvark? Oh,
Aardvark.
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 Let me see, actually. I don't remember, actually. I'll be completely honest.
I mean, not pressing if the game needs to move
Yeah.
on.
I mean, you could Google it. If there's
Yeah.
anybody out there who knows in chat, they can just, chime in. There's always chat GM or storyteller. No chat storyteller, though. This is my story, not yours.
I
You
lean
can-
on chat so much for help. I'm like, where do I
You can
where do I get
backseat
this?
GM me, but you can't backseat storyteller me. So you guys go downstairs. It's actually, how have you been ranging this, Derek? Is it just still like this, like under theater? Like, did you leave all the like
Phantom
set
of the
piece-
Opera.
Yeah, there's like all
kinda
this
down there.
Is it like still set pieces down there, or are you actually like turning it into something more deck?
Well, I always thought it was more of the like storage area that I just happened to take residence in.
Well, it's
So
a storage area, but they have like set pieces. Like there's like Oklahoma like backdrop. There's like Phantom of the Opera masks and a little bit of like a castle like thing platform. There's like all this like set stuff that used to be the melodrama.
It'll have yeah, okay. Then it's pretty much gonna be like more deck, but not what I used to be because I don't know anything.
Mhm.
But it's gonna have those books from the shrine, along with Harley parts.
Yeah, like motorcycle.
Yeah, it's almost looking like a mechanics room.
Yeah.
Rather than, I wouldn't say garage because there is no like big door or
Yeah.
anything, but
I'm sure you could just carry like parts into their set.
yeah, exactly.
So that
But yeah, sooner or later I'll start like moving parts outside and then putting it together. But
So yeah, that's what you guys see. Some sort of chopper that's being repaired
built.
or being built from next door. And like Dustin's
I
like,
need to build a new bike because the current ones can't support me.
yeah. Dustin's like, I didn't know you're a mechanic.
Neither did I,
yeah.
actually.
I feel like neither did you. I taught you to deck a couple days ago.
Yeah, it kind of started coming to me again.
That's good.
I'm sure Alexa's sure helping you out, right? You can Google anything these days.
I mainly use it for ordering parts.
Oh. Well, so what are you going to be doing? Are you going to just be like vetoing somewhere else or during the opening?
I need some time.
Time?
Yeah.
Like what
Like-
sort of time?
Alone time.
I mean, you can have the basement all to yourself tonight if you want it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yes.
be setting up some locks and stuff, but feel free to break through the stage if there's any troubles. That's a joke, by the way.
Please don't. I'd highly like. There's gonna be a lot of important people here. Is there a way to like? Can you retract those wings? I've never really.
No.
He's not a freaking Voltron. You just
Well, I mean,
Do I look like a transformer?
no.
That's the
I'm-
one.
I
You got
just
it.
don't. I've never met a gargoyle. I've only heard stories, and now you're like a story come to life to me.
That is
No,
true.
they're part of me.
Oh,
I like gingerly reach up to touch one and think better of it. Once he gives the deck face.
yeah. So, I overheard upstairs. You said that Camaria gonna show up.
They might,
Why?
because they showed up to the last party. If they just think it's a party that has nothing to do with us, they might.
You know that the 7 know everything now, right? By the way,
Not everything.
everything.
Do they
are
know
we
about
still
the-
hiding secrets?
No, I told
Fuck.
Pride everything
Okay.
except for the Vaulderie that you definitely did not participate in.
Oh yeah.
See, the thing is, Envy, I think, knows all about that too.
Oh, well, hopefully she doesn't tell Pride, because otherwise Pride might murder me for keeping secrets from him.
Well,
So-
I don't know if you know, but she turned me into a thing with no arms and no legs, and Deck had to come and save me.
All right.
Ooh, so you became an actual
Flashback,
snake.
a rewind. You know how everything kind of goes in a TV show goes. So
Yeah.
like you were in agony for like 2 days, and then on the 3rd day your arms and legs grew back, but you were like in complete and total agony. Fast forward.
Yeah.
So you remember
I'm
that?
fine.
It felt
Yep.
like
We're just gonna put that in the back of the. That's
Yeah.
gonna go in the vault. We're gonna lock that up and put that in memories that we don't remember.
yeah.
Yeah.
But during that time, you felt your connection to whatever ability that makes you change your form. You felt it getting stronger.
I
like you-
feel.
You can actually learn up to vicissitude 3 if you want.
Ooh.
Oh,
I do
God,
want.
that's bad.
I do want. As a matter of fact, I didn't spend my experience from last session either. I've been saving it. I feel like greed and wrath will show up at some point tonight. I don't think there's anything that's naked debauchery and full of vampires that they would miss within 1,000 miles. So if the Camarilla do show up tonight, we are in some trouble.
I mean, not really. There's nothing bad about them showing up here. Like, as far as they know, we're a random group of people that opened a club.
What happens if Wyatt shows up?
Well, then we're dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
So like, should I
If he
just,
wanted to kill us, we'd be dead.
do you want me to start like setting up like a contingency plan, like to blow this place sky high or some shit while everybody's inside of it?
No, we're not going to do that.
Oh,
I would like an
Oh.
emergency exit made into the building somewhere downstairs here that we can burrow out of. That's actually not a bad idea.
So the basement.
The basement, yeah, get something that we can get out of here, just us anyways, and leave everybody to die if Wyatt does show up.
How far away is the nearest sewer tunnel?
I don't know. We'd have to get the city plans for that.
Time to contact my friend at City Hall.
Okay, so you guys go about your business. There is, however, a there's you get a message, text message, Valen,
Mhm.
and it's from what's her name, Cherry, Tiffany,
Whatever.
whatever.
Blossom.
Yeah, whatever her name is today, saying that there's like a guest for Deck.
I will go upstairs and not tell Deck any of this because he had a weird look on his face when he saw that one lady that one time, and I
Mhm.
go and see if it's that one weird lady.
It's that one weird lady.
Oh, wait, the
Hi.
woman from the Independence?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please, right this way. And I bring her downstairs to Deck.
Mhm.
Because if I don't, I'm pretty sure he'll rip off my arms and legs one at a time.
Wait, I stop you before you get down there. Does
This is
Jack
what she
want
looks
to
like.
see you?
This is the Shadow Moon lady, right?
Yep. Joy Shadow Moon.
You want to try and stop her from seeing Deck? Be my
Well, no, I want to
fucking
ask her a
guest.
question.
Okay. Well, this is like
I
halfway
mean,
in the stairs that you
yeah,
saw
like-
this?
I'm going to stop you right before you get through the door.
Okay.
Wait, does Deck want to see you?
I mean, maybe. I mean, I didn't even. It's complicated.
Is he going to frenzy if he sees you?
I doubt it.
We have steel reinforced doors for the basement anyways.
I was more worried about her.
I was.
She's kind of a bitch, so don't worry about her. No offense, sweetie.
I didn't want to have a conversation inside his head anymore.
Oh, I guess if you've been talking to him already, be my guest.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm quite fine. I
Okay.
think. This is very weird. And
It's fine. You go check that out in there. And I'm like to you, like, come here. As I'm walking away.
okay.
I look very unconcerned.
Don't we have security cameras down there? We can spy on them anyways. Let's go to that. Let's go to the room and spy.
Spy on them. So there- you don't
It's not a bad idea.
you don't smell
Great
Derek,
idea.
but Protean 1 does kick in, and you smell something very familiar. And there's a door opens, it creaks open, and it's her.
Not the place I expected you to meet.
I would say this place is right up your alley. But I don't
No.
think you really understand anything I make reference to.
I don't remember anything.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to, I guess, explain, if that's the right way of putting it. I don't know how to begin. How did you survive? How
I don't know.
What do you know? What did you remember? What do you remember?
I remember your face. I remember his face. And I remember being in that server room.
Well,
And that's it.
So you're different.
Really?
Yes. You're different than other gargoyles.
Explain.
Well, your body acts as a conduit to ley lines and other magical sources. I think you might have been noticing the runes that are inscribed on your body glowing.
Yeah.
I was trying to create a formula that luminescence from biomatter. Certain creatures, they emit certain light waves, like fireflies. They illuminate at night. Butterflies, they have those intricate designs on their body. There's some bugs in the jungle that can have perfect camouflage. That's all genetic. That's all within our realm, within our ability. And you help me with that because of what you used to be.
Okay.
The gangrel have they have an affinity for nature. I mean, I'm just going into science right now. You won't believe me if I tell you this, but this is what you wanted. It's not even what you wanted, it's what you did to protect me and your gang. And your gang's still out there.
I know.
They're lost. But I don't want them to go to the Sabbat. That's the last thing I want those guys to go through.
Why do you care about them?
Because they're like family to me. You're my family.
I know that gargoyles are created by Tremere.
Yes.
Did you do that?
I helped. But I wasn't the one that put the nail in the coffin, as it were. I did the inscribing.
It was him, wasn't it?
And she like hugs you and she's like, don't go after him. He's dangerous.
He already found me.
But I can see it in your eyes. You want something from him. You want to take something from him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
And no matter what it is, it's not worth it.
And why would that be?
Because vengeance is silly. You could run away. You could come with me. You could forget about the Sabbat. We could go away. I got out. I'm out. I'm out of the Camarilla. I'm on my own. You could get out too.
Can't do that.
Why?
There's things I need to do here first.
Like what? Start your silly war again. You're just the same.
I don't even know what war you're talking about.
I guess I'll clue you in on some history. So, this is going to be an announcement soon. But the Gangrel are leaving the Camarilla.
I heard.
And you were a big advocate of that.
Kind of sounds like me.
And you pulled a lot of sway with the Gangrel. But then you were going to confront the prince about something involving the Gangrel clan, and that's when it happened. That's when things went sideways for you. A lot changed. You stopped seeing me. You became isolated from your gang. You were consumed with this idea of war against the Camarilla. That they did something horrible to the Gangrel clan. But you couldn't trust anybody with the information you knew. So you know something that basically put the entire clan in jeopardy. And then that's why you came. You used to be Wyatt's deputy.
Come again.
Wyatt and you used to work together. That's how you found me, and that's how we were a thing.
That explains why we were together a lot.
But Wyatt is not Wyatt saw you like his son. We wouldn't change you unless you asked for it. But you wouldn't even tell Wyatt what you knew. It said whatever you knew was like damning. It was like a cancer. And it changed you. It really did. What you knew changed you.
I don't know what it was.
Well, maybe that's why you're here. Maybe that's why. Because you fled. You left. You were gone after the transformation. You took off like a bat out of hell. The laboratory. He was upset. Wyatt closed everybody out after you. He hunted down your gang one by one, asking if they had seen you. He went into torpor. Because that's how much sorrow he had when he lost you. I went into torpor when I lost you. I only woke up a few years ago. He woke up a year later and he swore that he would never let anybody inside ever again. But you know things. Somewhere in there, you know stuff that could jeopardize everything.
I wish I knew. It would be really nice to know.
Well, I'm sorry if that... I just did what you asked. Because I loved you. I don't know what this thing is right now. I can't love this thing. This isn't the... Are you fixing it for a motorcycle?
Rebuilding.
Oh.
It can't support me anymore.
Well, yeah. She just starts walking over. She starts geeking out of like, well, the weight is circumference of your body mass, maybe times the amount. Maybe you're gonna have to add some more. And so they're like, so
I think it's more of a suspension thing.
yeah. So moving, you guys are like watching on like this camera. What are you guys doing? You can hear everything that's going on.
Yeah, I was actually using the Zoom talk
Yeah.
to chat to Evan privately.
Yeah.
And,
I didn't realize that.
I was waiting for you to
Yeah.
respond. I was like, A, we're not going to let him leave. That's not going to happen. I don't know who this bitch is, but she's not stealing our fucking gargoyle.
Well, I mean, he already said he's not going to do it.
Yeah, so we should redo the blood bond again. Isn't that something we need to do, like, every now and then?
Voldry, yeah. I don't know how often do we need to redo Voldry?
You got. I mean, every time you do Valdry, you just roll another d10.
So we could do it, like, every day?
You could do it every day.
I mean, we'd really love each other.
I mean,
It might be a little over the
that's
top.
it's
My
it's a
character
little-
doesn't understand it makes you love each other. She just understands that it creates some sort of loyalty bond.
It's
Like,
That's exactly what it does.
Yeah.
yeah, like...
It's so it depends on who you talk to. If you talk to like a high spiritual gang, a pack that's like all up on spiritualism, yeah, they do that shit every day. If you're like kind of like a status quo loyalist, you do it every time you want to kick ass and take names. If you're like ultra conservative, you do it like once a year, and you're like, okay, I do it once and that's it. Like, I'm like right here at the Sabbat. I'm like right here, and that's as far as I go.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty much what I'm doing right
Well,
now.
at the point where she mentions that he was Wyatt's deputy, I'm like, oh, that's how he found us. He's probably been tracking Deck the whole time.
Wait, does that mean he has some sort of like magic locatey power on Deck?
I would imagine, yes.
Okay, do we line his room with lead? How do you stop magic?
I don't know. And I know a little bit about a cult, and I start thinking, can I make like some
Yeah, you can
kind of...
You can make a intelligence occult roll.
Okay.
I'm a mystical Camarilla wiretap. Whee!
Difficulties... 6?
8s.
Damn it.
Because you need to know the level of the ritual in order to block this out.
Wait, why is this not working?
If he is mystically tapped, I'm not saying he's mystically tapped. I'm just
Okay.
saying the
Pool
level,
mod, nothing?
Pull
Wait,
mod
what?
Yeah, it's pull mod nothing. There's
Okay,
no-
difficulty 8. Yeah, I was like, why isn't this working? But I... Lead might work? Or salt, like they do in that Supernatural show.
Yeah, salt blocks
Salt?
out everything.
Salt is
Let me-
my...
Let me look up that Dagon stuff. What do they got?
Yeah. We could Google this?
Oh my god, we're not going to find it on Google.
I'm sorry,
Fish,
I just started
sex,
researching this. I
cult.
haven't had a lot of
Fish,
time. The
sex.
club's
I
been
don't
up and running.
blame you, but we're not going to find it on Google. We can talk to the 7.
You can find
They might
everything
know.
on Google. Come on.
But if we talk to the 7 and tell them that he is basically Wyatt's toy, then they're just going to destroy him. And I don't know
No,
about
they
you,
won't.
but
I
don't-
imagine Pride knows.
You think so?
Look at the way those two have been hanging
Dustin's
out. I think
like-
Pride knows everything about Deck.
Dustin's like, so he's Cammy, or was Cammy. Sounds like he. So I don't want to chime in between you two, but like I heard the gangrel like really, really like aggressive. They're not anarchs. They're not autarchs.
They weren't that aggressive when I fucked him up when I was a newborn.
Like they're just like animals, basically. They roam around up in the high desert. They come down to the high mountain areas, Lake Isabella, Kernville, all these mountain
Yosemite.
regions, Yosemite, and like that's why nobody goes up into Kern River Valley because the gangrel love hanging out there.
Okay, well, Deck's problems are
And some
our
werewolves
problems.
hang out there, too.
Wyatt's going to be a problem for him. I don't...
He's
just
kind of
said that-
cute in like a lovey-dovey sort of like I fuck your sister sort of way.
She was there at the gangbang thing, and she was kind of a bitch.
Oh, someone jealous?
Not jealous. Look
I
at
mean-
me. Come on.
I mean, she's got silver hair and you don't.
It's called
I
hair
changed
dye.
my hair color repeatedly with my Smeezy
Vicissitude,
skill.
yeah.
I'm like, I'd make my hair the exact same color as hers.
No, I'm
The
just
exact
saying.
same.
I forgot. You drank my brother.
Yeah.
I should feel
Okay, well,
bad
that's
about
awkward.
that. I should really feel bad about that. I don't quite get.
It's why you and I are so close.
I'm gonna have to go think on this. And he just like
Okay.
starts walking. He hasn't really set in yet that like you diablerized his brother.
Is he still under my dominate control? Is it still that same month?
Yeah, it's still the same month.
Okay, good. Just in case anything happens.
Yeah. So she's like, so you two are like just talking about like the suspension, and you're probably gonna need a bigger frame.
Yeah. May just have to build one from scratch,
Yeah, you're gonna have to build one from scratch.
which I'm all for.
She can probably throw in like a thaumaturgical like
Why don't
ritual
you-
to kind of like offset. She can make Udu, which is basically like magic metal.
Ooh. Potence warded.
Yeah, it's potent
motorcycle.
Warded, yeah, it's a potent warded motorcycle.
I'll get the strength
she's
to
like-
actually pick it up and use it as a weapon.
So how am I gonna die if I'm here?
I don't know.
I'm not Camarilla, I'm Artark, but I know the Sabbat
Oh.
are like, if you're with us, you're with us, but if you're against us, you're dead.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
I
I heard
kind
you
of
guys have a
been-
salubri in your midst.
We've been kind of questioning the whole faith thing.
Oh, well, the salubri will kill me, but that's because we deserve it. I wouldn't trust the mace. They're evil. Really evil.
Yeah, the Valen kind of ate one.
Wait, so you have a Diablerist?
Yes.
Ugh. Why would you do that?
Ask her.
I'm not gonna... Look, I just wanted to come by and...
This is where I want like the red blinking camera for what we have down there to be like beep beep beep.
I just wanted
As
to
far
let
as
you
I-
know...
As far as I know, the Sabbat actually don't frown upon diablerie.
Oh, they don't. They're monsters.
Asshole.
I mean... so she kind of
I
like...
just
she just
actually wait a
realized
minute.
what
I
she
kind of look
said.
at myself for a second after she says monsters. I'm like,
Like she kind of realized she said that. She's like, I don't mean you're a monster. I mean like the Sabbat as a whole. They're kind of but the Camria, they're like monsters too. They just clean up nicely. I don't know. I'm just look. I don't know what Wyatt's plan for you is. I don't know what Wyatt's plan for the Sabbat is. The Sabbat are on nobody's radar right now. So count your blessings for that. But there's some other crazy shit going on here. And it deals with you.
oh, great.
You know something about the gangrel that kind of turned this town upside down for a while.
I don't know what it would have been.
Well,
But like I
find
said, I
them.
wish I knew.
Find them. You're the only one that can find them.
I already know where they are. They're in Ridgecrest.
At the old stop?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
They-
scouted it, but I didn't recognize anybody.
Creature's a habit, I guess.
Well, once you set your territory, it's gangrel.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll be leaving. This isn't really my place. I mean, I respect women, you know, women can do with their body as they please, but, body's a temple and all that stuff.
Yeah. You know, being at an orgy and all that.
I didn't participate in the orgy.
I know.
That was a Sedite thing. The Sedites...
I'm teasing.
Oh, well...
I don't do that often.
Oh. Well,
I just kind of like staring at the camera like Deck made a joke.
She
Oh,
turns him into more of a
right.
human being.
I
That's for
almost-
sure.
Well...
I go over to the bookcase and
mhm.
pick out a book and hand it out to her.
My journal.
I'm kind of reluctant to part with it, but
Oh, well, you can keep it. It's like just a bunch of old notes. Here, I have like 4 more. She pulls. So literally, like Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim. She literally has a bag of holding, but it's a purse of holding. So it's like a tiny little like ham sack. But she literally like Mary Poppins her hand into it, like, and she pulls out like 4 more books and she just like plops in there. She's like, maybe some of this kind of will re-jog your memory.
Yeah, I read everything in the shrine. I may as well read all this.
By the way, thaumaturgy's broken. Back to game. it's
Thaumaturgy's borked.
So,
yeah, I'll read them.
Okay. She kind of goes in for like an awkward hug, and like she doesn't really know, like you're fucking like 8 feet tall, and she's. Just
I kind of don't know how to hug back because I'm huge now, and I'm like.
But you definitely tell she wanted to do something a little bit more romantic, but she doesn't really. She doesn't know like your feelings.
We should probably pretend like we were doing something else now. I say to Cooper and Lee.
And she
lately,
she
just
all pats people you on the head.
That's exactly what everybody's been doing lately.
I know you were never good at this, but be good. And she just walks.
No.
Yeah, she said that like she knows you've never been good, but she's.
Yeah.
As you guys are all like lurching over, looking at a camera, you hear a very familiar voice saying like, "Well, what the hell are you guys watching?" And it's Wrath.
We were just making sure that everybody in the club was good, actually. See, looking at all the different
who's the hottie?
Screens. Why don't you go say hi?
Why?
He's
Actually,
like-
Raph, I have things I should show you.
Like
If you
what?
look over here, we have this lovely dirt place.
Look at our mud pit.
A mud? Oh my god, you got a mud pit? Dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring my Speedos now.
Get some pigs in there.
I'm staring at Cooper as he's trying to entice him with the mud pit because I know this is totally outside of his comfort realm. What else have we got?
He's like, a mud pit. Nice.
Brucey's helping us set up. It's his idea.
Oh man, Brucey's a hell of a guy, man. Brucey is like, I mean, that's why everybody wants to embrace him. But he gets to pick the litter, as it said. Like he gets to choose who takes him into the unlife. Like they got the regent. He got the regent to pick him. He's gotten like lineage of La Sombra bloodlines wanting to bring him into the fold. I've even heard like crazy ass like bloodlines harbingers wanting to bring him in. Like as somebody who is our bitch in the Sabbat, he is like on a. I would love to be Brucey. Basically, is what I'm saying is he's got it made in the shade, man.
Well, somebody needs to take him down a notch.
What?
I changed my hair color from Shadow Moons, by the way, and hope that Ras didn't notice.
No. She's like, "How you doing, Valen?" And he kind of gives you like a dumb, awkward smile, like,
Yeah, it's okay. You just gotta notice all the other girls in the club but me.
Is it populated upstairs?
Yeah, it's populated.
Oh yeah, I ain't coming up then.
Yeah, she
Well,
walked.
I guess I can skin of the chameleon. I mean, if they're all mortal, then they can't see shit. As long as I don't bring attention to myself.
Yeah, as long as you don't bring attention to yourself, you can.
Yeah. I'll skin of the chameleon.
There's just a statue that moves every once in a while. Or it's like
Totally.
your statue, and then like someone looks over and like, was that statue there? Whatever.
It's a club thing.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Projection.
Oh god, what the hell is that?
Oh
projection?
yeah, static.
Oh god.
That was like bad static. Oh, hurt. Ow.
Yeah, every once in a while it likes to static out.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'll skin of the chameleon up.
okay. So
Oh, also, members of my pack, I need to get an opinion on something.
what's that?
Huh?
Okay, so we're gonna have a meeting really quick in the basement.
Okay.
Sorry, I was going to show the audience who Wrath was, so
Okay.
they get an idea how nerdy this guy really is. So
Test?
yes.
when I
You're good.
went with Lust to, was it San Miguel? I wanna
Yeah,
say it was
San Miguel mission.
She showed me how to step into the abyss, which is like another shadowy dimension next to this one. And I got this, and I kind of roll up my sleeve and I show the snake tattoo on my arm.
You guys are getting weirder than me.
And also I can do this. And then I do the thing where like I focus on the darkness and I try to like bring it up to the surface.
Yeah. So it starts bubbling through like your own shadows or like just dark corners in the room start to pull together, and then they just form this like little like almost like Acme style like portal in the floor, and then it starts bubbling with this black mist.
I like go to look over the portal and see if it's like a pool thing that you can like look down in.
Wait.
I'm not coming within 10 feet of that.
Hara, was this the one where I do the controllable night sight, or the one where like I use arcane?
Or use arcane.
Okay, yeah.
And then like it leaps onto Evan. Like the pool like comes alive and just like latches onto him as like you see like black veins start popping out of his neck.
Where
and
is
like
Wrath during all this?
he's like watching this. Like he's
Okay.
still
I don't care really if Ralph sees
Yeah.
either.
and
I
he's,
stand close to Wrath.
and so there's a bit of fogginess when you look at Evan's face. Like you can't like your vernaculum and your memories of him, you start to lose like all the minute things about him. Like you forget that he's a detective. You forget that he
That's like my whole identity.
well like but you don't know where his office at. You don't know his
Yeah.
phone number. You don't know. You just know he's a detective, but he's like, is he a detective for the police? Is he a PI? You don't
Is
really
he
know.
from this county?
Yeah,
Can I
he-
like try to concentrate once I realize I'm start losing it? And I'm just like, who
No,
are
you're
you?
like you're really like it's starting to slip.
Why are you down here?
Can I see them forgetting everything about me?
You could
like, see them
the
get
darkness
confused?
is feeding off them.
I
Okay, I turn it off.
start
Yeah.
baring my fangs at a certain point
Yeah.
and like, whoa, what the fuck was? Do I realize that I lost all of that, or is it like everything's fine now?
It's foggy. It just fogs your memories. It doesn't actually eat away your memories. It just fogs it with your own darkness.
I don't know what you just did, but that was weird.
Please
And it-
don't do that again.
That is
Okay.
weird. It is like
Why was it weird?
And then Raph's like, well, he's gone full lust.
it's like you. It's like, you know, when you're hungover and somebody tells you to go get something from somewhere and you know where it is, but you can't really fucking function or think as to where that thing is. Does that make sense?
So you started to forget about me. and it was harder to
Yeah,
focus
I have
on
like a
me.
general idea of who you are, but like no. I think I was going to try and eat you.
That'd be bad.
Nah, he just went full lust. That's all. He's playing with the
I hope
darkness
your
now.
memories come back.
That sounds
Um,
like kind of a big deal.
What, the whole lust thing?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
fine.
the Somber do. Like, that's what happens, right? All the Somber go through this. They decide that they want to be what they are, and then one Lasombre like pokes them with the shadowy tentacle, you know, just like lures them into like the whole fantasy of it, and then look at him. He's already like jade black in the eyes and black veins sprouting out. Like he's taking it like a fish to
Okay, the
water.
eyes thing is because it helps you see in the dark. It's helpful.
Yes, we get it. You can see in the dark. It's not like Lust has told us that a million times.
I flick my snake tongue out, being very unsure of like what's going on.
Soon,
I'm fine. I won't
soon
do it
he'll
around you
be
guys.
creating shadow constructs, and then he'll start abandoning his clothes, and then he'll start just wearing the darkness, and then sooner or later
You have no
become
interest in doing that.
he'll become one with the darkness, and then from then point on he'll be like an 8-foot tall shadowy monster.
I mean, I'm gonna turn into a giant snake. What's the difference between me being a giant fucking snake and him being a giant fucking shadow?
And like the giant fucking statue man thing over there.
Yeah, eventually we're all gonna
Oh.
be huge.
We'll be
Hey.
a pack of giants.
I'm not weird shaming. I have my own weird things.
I was gonna say, I look at him when he says weird shaming, and I just kind of smile, wink at him.
I'm not weird
Oh,
shaming.
get a room.
Shut up.
Just
I say
fuck
under my
already.
breath, embarrassedly.
Yeah.
We have. That's not the point. I hate
So,
you guys.
So
I just kind of like kick your stone, and then like my foot.
so
Right.
so this is it. This is gonna be the night. This is all gonna be kicking off. Is the
Yeah,
7
should be
invited?
exciting.
Are we invited?
Yes, of course you're
Absolutely.
invited.
Sweet.
The Camarilla might come.
Don't
What?
eat the girls, please.
Wait.
The Camarilla came to Brucey's last party, so I don't know if
Oh,
he's
man,
putting up the same invites.
he's allowed to do that.
Please don't eat the
them.
girls. Please don't eat the girls. Please.
I don't eat the cam. I don't
I don't care about the cam. Don't eat the girls.
Well, I mean, if the cam wants to, try to butt fuck me, then I'm gonna butt fuck back. But
great. That's fine. Don't destroy the club. Take it outside.
I mean, I've worked with an Archon or two. Not by my doing, of course, but
If you break it, you buy it.
okay. I mean,
Also,
I got invested in bitcoins. I mean, I'm practically a millionaire.
there may or may not be a Camarilla member who believes I am a Ventrue autarch, so we're gonna try and perpetuate that.
You wouldn't know the first thing about being Cameroon.
Well, actually,
Well, autarch, right? They're not Camarilla.
You even know what the first tradition is? What's the second tradition?
Masquerade?
No, it's domain.
Yeah, that's
wait.
why I'm pretending
I look
to be
at
an autarch, not a
Deck
cam.
nodding his head, like, or is that your character nodding his head, or you
No,
nodding your head?
that's me. That's just me.
Okay, I was gonna be like, do you know? Okay.
So like,
I don't know
Okay,
what any
that's-
of this means, and I don't care. I'm speaking one language tonight. It's money, and if you don't mind, I have some VIPs.
actually,
to
he's
choose with.
like, actually, wait a minute. You are right. It is the Masquerade.
Okay, see?
Okay, what's the
I know
second
what I'm doing.
tradition?
Domain?
Okay, what's the third? Play Dexter.
See?
What is
Love
Where's the
each
place
other
where they
equally?
meet? Sanctuary?
No, there's no such thing as sanctuary.
Yeah, but where do they meet again? Isn't there a term? Elysium, that one.
No,
I've
it's
no idea.
progeny.
Okay, that's why
Like
I'm pretending to be an
kids?
autarch, not a cam.
But they respect the Masquerade. They respect the traditions.
He's still a new vampire. He can get away with being a dummy. Look at that cute
No,
face. As
Artarks
I
aren't
pinching his
new
face a little bit.
vampires. God, if you're gonna play the role, you need to do your homework.
Can you give us a PDF version?
I mean, yeah, I could. I mean,
Thanks.
we're not technically allowed to print vampire stuff on books or online formats because some mortal might be able to hack us and take it. But here you go.
Just put it in the phrase of a
But here you
convenient
go.
role-playing
he
book.
just hands you a thumb drive.
I was gonna say make it a screenplay. It's not real. I mean, vampires are cool right now. Look at that Twilight thing. And
Oh,
Lestat.
God.
Lestat. Remember when Brad Pitt played in that movie?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
a really
Tom
hot
Cruise in that
vampire.
movie?
Blah. That
Brad
shit's
Pitt?
annoying.
In Interview with the Vampire, we should have a nice movie night together and just laugh at all the stuff.
I get enough vampires in my daily life. Thank you very much.
What, you a Jacob fan?
What?
Team
No.
Jacob? I met a werewolf. They're nothing like fucking Jacob.
I know, you told me they were in Mexico?
Yeah, Mexico.
Yeah.
And a ferry.
Yeah.
I met a
I remember
ghost.
that.
And then he kind of like lurks.
I look at Deck giving him the like stank eye, and
Well,
I'm
like,
like,
you see Raph kind
"Here."
of staring off blankly, like he's recalling something. Like,
no, come back, don't go to that place.
Didn't you say there was some weird stuff in Seattle too, and San Francisco?
yeah, there's some weird shit. Some weird shit.
Come on,
Hey,
come on,
Snap out of it.
Oh,
he-
what?
he-
Sorry.
That-
go
I saw
enjoy.
that. I saw that 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, he's like, he's seen some shit.
Bitches, booze, fun times.
Oh yeah,
upstairs.
bitches, booze, fun times. When are we gonna kick this off? When are we gonna?
Let's
kick
go. I want to go. This is my night, and I'm spending it here downstairs in a basement. No offense.
I mean,
None taken.
All right.
All right. So who am I officially? Am I like the owner? Is that my like
your
role?
co-owner? You're like
Yeah, me and
owner?
you are co-owners, so we're the coolest people in the club tonight. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I want to get dressed up, go out, have people kiss my ass. You know, I put on some of the clothes that I stole from What's Her Face, and
Oh.
like, yeah.
So, sort of fast forward to the evening of, like, this is like a few hours. Like, everything kind of starts at, like, you guys woke up like around like 7, like around twilight, and then everything doesn't kick off till 9, 10.
I was gonna say VIPs can enter early, and then like other way around. Regular people can enter. No,
You're gonna let regular people enter before the VIPs.
I was gonna try and say I wanted some separate entrance for the VIPs, but I think what we'll do is we'll just do what they do with like the girls and the sparklers that like lead them to their different areas.
Yeah.
Have you ever been? Yeah, you know what I'm talking. Okay.
I know. So you go. Everything is quite poppin', as it were. Everything is. There's like. So the main stage area is like where the Bakersfield Sound risque show that's being put on by Brucey. On the side area, there's like kind of like a more club hip hop sort of trap pole dancing, and then on the top area where like it was the box seating area for the theater, that's where the VIPs are at. There's like it's kind of like, what sort of music do you want to play for them? Do they have private performances? Do they
Private performers, if we can. If not, they actually have the option to plug in their own playlists from their own devices if they want to listen to whatever the fuck they want to. But individual DJs for each of the boxes would get really expensive. We need to build some money first, so we'll just have one that's playing for all of them, and if they want, they have the option to plug in their own music. Because sometimes people want to play their own music.
Brucey has a very interesting list. He's like, oh, I'm inviting some people from out of town to kind of get like they're gonna be all into the swing of things, and
they're all Camarillo.
No, the first person on that list is somebody completely unique to all of you, and he doesn't hide it. He is a very lengthy, tall African-American man, pointy ears. He's wearing a turban, like more of like a, not a Sikh. I'm trying to, like, a very comical getup of like cowboys and Indians, but he's more like a raider from like the Sahara. So he's like dressed up like a Sahara cowboy, as it were. Like, you know how Seven Samurai, it's like a spaghetti western. Like, this is like a spaghetti western if it was like in like Arabian Nights sort of thing. He literally is sparkling. He has his feet, like, you can just feel the age on him. Like, he's not old, you feel like he's a world traveler. And if anybody has Auspex, you can roll your Auspex right now. Does anybody have Auspex? I think none of you have Auspex. But there's something weird about him. Like, super duper weird. And like him and Brucey, they hug, they do the kisses, and Valen, you get introduced to him first. And he's like, hello, how are you?
Wonderful. Yourself?
I've traveled vast and far to get to this area, as it were. This is a very out of touch area for me. Although there is a court here that I have to present myself to. But there usually are the Sealy type. My name is Din Nock. I am of the Fae.
Another intelligence occult roll for me?
Sure, you can roll intelligence occult.
See if that,
I'll kind of mouth from across the room.
Oh my god.
I'll look around for
Drink
rats.
his blood, I dare you. I dare you.
I did difficulty 6s. Whoops, my bad.
Alright.
Bodge. More fish people.
Fae, he's gotta be,
Christ.
it's gotta be Fish Cult.
I look at him. Dustin! Dustin!
You're a follower of Dagon too? Jeez, you guys
do I
are
see
everywhere.
her like screaming for
Yeah,
Dustin?
she says,
Dustin!
Dustin! And
I
Dustin's
walk
like,
over. What's wrong?
oh, I
There's
believe.
people.
And
I give
Dustin's
you
like,
the ugliest look.
he's like, okay. So how you can okay? This is how your mind is putting two together. So his neck, right? It has like these markings.
Totally
Like-
gills where gills
like,
would be.
It almost looks like gills, but to you, Evan, they're like golden scribe tattooing. Like he looks like a djinn. Like he looks like some
Cool.
mythical, like fairy glamorous thing. Like he is literally not holding. He is letting down the veil. He is showing everybody that he is what he is. Like he's not hiding it.
Does this not scare the mortals?
No, in fact, he's kind of almost.
Are you kidding? It's 2017.
Like he, yeah,
He's
like
like clearly supernatural.
he's clearly supernatural, but it's clearly he is giving off some sort of aura of like glamour slash like not positivity. It's like swagger. He gives off swagger, where people are like, "Oh, he's weird." But he makes it look really good. AKA he has protocol up.
That means nothing
Oh,
to
yeah.
me.
I mean, it's nothing to me either.
Yeah. So
And I played in a changeling game.
yeah. So he just comes off as a weird dude, but it's like the cool weird dude who shows up at the party. Like he's like people are like I would go more into it, but I don't want to waste more time. But this is what he wants. This is like how he gets his fix. He wants to be the weirdo at the party. That's why he's dressed up as a bandit, not a cowboy. So he goes through the motion. He's like, oh, you think I'm? You believe? Yes, I am. Like he's just like
I want to hug him so badly, and I just look at him like a kid seeing Santa at the mall for the first time. You know, like.
In fact, he's going.
Please don't encourage her.
He's going to cast something because he's
Dustin!
like, why not?
It's fate presents. Whee!
He's going to cast.
I look at Cooper like, I told you so.
So
If you
you
do
are actor
same-
4. So he does know your name, so he can do that. Difficulty, I'll say 6s. Sorry, I got to do all this shit manually because I don't have a character sheet for this thing. I'm just going off the top of my head and my. Okay, so he literally pulls out a bubble gun, like one of those raver bubble guns, and then he's like, and he like breathes on it, and you see like this dust, and then you see like blub 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 blub, blub, and you see like the circle of Dagon like floating, and then he blows on it again, and he goes, and then you see his skin start to morph into like a more fish scale, like he looks like a fish person now.
I leave.
Anything you want is on the house.
The belief is more concrete.
and he's just like, let us begin.
He's a fish person.
He's a fish person.
Jessica, Samantha, Bellavere, whatever he wants is on my tab.
Yeah, so he goes,
You have a tab, isn't it just free? We own it.
Well, no, it's marked under the owners, like what the owner expenditures are, and
Yeah.
then we just don't take that into our money. It's just like, oh, we got these, so we don't have to charge for this, so we don't need to put it under a thing. So we call it a tab, but it's not really a tab.
So he goes and like he just like disappears into the crowd. And then Brucey's like, he's always at the right place at the wrong time.
Brucey, I
What?
just love this guy.
Oh, he's great. He's fantastic. I met him in Austin, and I stumbled upon this party. There was a bunch of Fae there. I dropped a little E, and then that's
Faye,
one thing.
whoa.
What?
Dagon.
Oh, you mean fish? Right, fish. Yes.
No, stop. We are not talking about fish people. They are
Dagon.
not real.
He is real. He look at his scales. I look at you with like sad little girl eyes, like you're
Casting an
killing
illusion
Santa.
on you.
more local. I'm gonna go through like this VIP list very fastly because there's a lot of important people. Like the deputy mayor is here. There's like a supervisor's staff like coordinators here. There's basically a lot of people
willing to be publicly seen here.
Not the officials.
This is VIP.
Yeah, this is it's not them personally, it's their staff or people that they depend on. So the mayor's not here, not the supervisor, their staff are here.
I'm gonna talk to a lot of them, present myself as the co-owner.
The people who party for
offer them like some discounts, give them some drinks on the house, wine and dine.
Another interesting person.
Do we have food? We don't have food.
Comes in,
make a kitchen.
and you see this very Lolita goth girl. But she kind of dresses like a goth cowboy, and she walks in and she immediately meets up with Brucey, and Brucey's like, "Oh, hello, like, how's it going?" They hug, they do like little kissy faces, and then you're brought up because Brucey always introduces to Valen because Valen's like the mistress. And it's like, this is the dear friend. She's from San Francisco. Her name is Penny. Penny, Valen, Penny.
Is she not busy? Is Penny not busy trying to stop like the collapse of the world right now?
No, she's a hollow one. She doesn't care.
Yeah, but she's part of our like cabal, right?
No, she's kind of, but not really.
But she escaped. Isn't she one of the people that escaped Gehenna?
You're dropping too many shame bombs right now, Evan. You need to like let that go.
For every person that Brucey introduces to me, I take full advantage of my enchanting and harmless flaws. By the way,
she's super like, she doesn't say what she is. She's just a good friend. She's always like, she's been in California for years, and she's never been in this part of California. She got a lot of stairs coming into town. But like,
using presence on Brucey would probably be a terrible idea, right?
I recommend not using your powers on any one of the people he introduces you to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of them might detect it.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, I meet vampires all the time. Like, there's this club, you should definitely go to it. It's called the Succubus Club in San Francisco. It's like this total neutral ground where everybody can go and chill and hang out. Like, I have a couple friends. They haven't been really wanting to go to it, but I'm trying to get them to go to it. Like, there's this whole like war amongst the ancients thing going on right now, and like there's like this whole thing with like this curse that's being spread about. But don't worry, it doesn't affect you guys. It only affects me."
Oh.
That was a way to sell up a 2-year-long mage campaign.
But like, she's just like very like polite, and she's just like, if there's anything like you want, just let me know. Like, I try to be open to all the different riffraffs of the supernatural groups. That's actually my business. I'm actually here to kind of figure out like what's the state of California. I know the Anarchs had this big pool, but you guys are like what,
Tonight we are just a club.
Oh,
there's no politics here.
Damn it.
Have fun.
All right.
Relax.
You can definitely tell there's like
yourself.
a sense of not desperation, but she's definitely trying to get like an angle. She's trying to get something.
Yeah, and I'm not giving her any of that. I'm not helping her get any information. I don't know this chick at all.
Yeah.
It's just a club. Help yourself to the VIP area. Have a good time. Enjoy the mud pit.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that going down on the bottom floor. Dustin's kind of like the ringleader of that. He's like the announcer. He's like, "All right, here we go."
I just kind of look at her and I'm like, and if you feel like getting down and dirty yourself, you just hop right in there.
Oh, God.
I knew that would put her on edge, so just have a
No.
great night.
Yeah.
Get her drunk first.
Is she human? I don't know. I don't know who's human and he's not anymore.
It
So
doesn't matter if she's vampire. She can drink alcoholic blood. And
Wait,
hey,
who?
look, she's wasted.
get her up there. Fuck it. Everybody has the potential to be a hoe in Valen's eyes.
And then the next person that walks in literally is this plain looking girl. She has no real like any distinct features. It's almost like the same fuzzy sort of thing that you were getting off of Cooper, where you can't quite put a name or face to her, but you see her. She's very plain.
Make a note to myself to get radios for me and Cooper so we can talk to each other from across the club. And for now, I text him and I'm like, "One of your people's here." Weird shadow stuff.
And like,
I go over. I didn't know any other Lasombra. I didn't text you back. I didn't know there were any other Lasombra here.
Yeah. She looks very mortal. She looks very like not anything.
I text, maybe not. This might be lunch.
And like Brucey kind of talks to her, but not in his like ultra fabulous like hello. He's like, "Hi, how's it going?" Like, so they talk, and then she leaves. Like she walks out and leaves.
Brucey, who's she?
Yeah, who was that?
She's special.
That was helpful. Thank you.
She said there's a lot of people here that we can't see, but she's not really friendly with.
Is she like a medium?
You could say that.
Okay.
She's definitely on the ghost radar.
Well, she didn't spend money, so she's useless. Where are we at on the tab, by the way? Tell me we're making money.
Oh yeah, you're making shit tons of money.
Great.
Like Brucey is definitely like, he put his money into it, but he's definitely gonna get his share back. Like everybody who like, it's not that there's like news cameras outside or anything, but there's just a lot of exclusivity and a lot of rich people who are here.
And we had to do a fucking mud pit.
That just want they're totally into this. They're totally like, it's like a bunch of people who own like a bunch of oil industry stuff, like a lot of agriculture stuff. There's a lot of criminals here. This is very what they want. They want to celebrate this in their backyard. They don't want to go to LA. They don't want to go to like, Sacramento or Las Vegas. If this is in their backyard, they'll take it, whatever it is. Like they don't want to and some of them kind of get they like the glamour of it, the charm of it, the fact that it's like, oh, this is our thing. This is what we represent. Even though we're scumbags and evildoers and corporate execs that like try to destroy the world, like Gaia, like we like this. We get this. This is us. And so like it's working out for you guys. Because
at some point I make a point of meeting up with Cooper and ask him how his schmoozing is going.
And then one last person comes. And Brucey, like, is totally like, oh, this is the man. This man is the man. Like, just, he's just dynamite. He will get you whatever you want.
In before what?
And you see this guy, he's dressed in all white. He has a white Stetson cowboy hat. He has like the what's it called? The Mets, not the Mexican tie, but the
I know what you're talking about, the little metal thing that comes down here that yeah.
Oh,
white,
God, what are those called?
White polished,
I know what you're talking about.
Pristine white cowboy boots. And he comes in with a set of twins. And,
a set of twins, as in two twins?
Oh no, a twin.
Okay.
That's what it's called. Bolo tie.
The bolo tie. And he's well, howdy. How's it going?
Howdy, welcome.
And then like the two the twins, they kind of go off to the side and they just hang out. They're not really doing anything. It's like, I've heard a heck of a lot of parties, but this one, hooey! This is the best I've seen in a long time. Man.
God, I hate him already.
Give him anything he wants.
Can I get your name, sir?
Oh, my name? My name is Douglas. Douglas McAdams.
Does that ring any bells? Oh, there we go. There's the bell. That's the gong, actually.
I missed it. What was it?
Someone, Douglas McAdams of the Camarilla.
Yep.
Ew.
I am the clan primogen of the Malkavian of Los Angeles.
Fuck.
Welcome.
We're
I have no
fucked.
idea what any of this means.
Fucked.
Please
I-
help yourself to.
Oh, don't go around. I know this whole outfit. Y'all bunch of Sabbat. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you the keys to Los Angeles.
Oh, fantastic.
Or at least
I
work out a deal with Los Angeles.
Uh,
For
I
Los
get
Angeles.
up close and more personal to him.
And Bruce
maybe
is like,
even-
and that's why Bruce is
If he
like,
lets me, I will like loop an elbow around his and like the kind of like hand in hand thing. We're gonna clear out our best spot for you. Dustin, can you take the gold VIP room and tell them they gotta get the fuck out of there? Thank you.
yeah, it's like that's why
do it
Brucey's
politely.
like, Brucey's like thumbs up. He's like,
And I take him to like the centermost where we can like stare down and lord
Yeah.
over everybody and all of our
Oh,
awesomeness.
man.
I go over to Brucey. Isn't Clan Malkavian the crazy one?
Yes, they are the crazy ones. That's why it's crazy.
Sorry,
this-
this spot is.
To be fair, Master, to be fair. This has been the Regent had me do this. And I was able to get this meeting. We are the staging ground. The Regent has given the 7 direct orders. And so I obliged my way. I managed to find an interloper among the Camarilla Circle in Los Angeles.
Good job.
This man is very ambitious, and he definitely sees something on the horizon. So, do us proud, Master.
All right, I will go meet up with him.
He's like, oh, well, aren't you just a peach? He kind of gives you a look over, and he's just like, oh, you're just full. Were you just recently taken?
Yeah, I
Oh,
totally was.
I-
I still have a little bit of spark in me.
I miss the days that when I was just a babe in the wild, just trying to figure out all these things. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that was a glorious time for my uprising into power.
I start like putting music on and
Mhm.
all that stuff, and I'm
He-
like, did I just see that, or am I crazy? Because I don't know what my
Yeah.
character doesn't know what a Malkavian is.
Yeah.
She's just like, what the fuck was that? Okay, whatever, just play cool.
and you know, there are many things that I've seen and witnessed, but I'm here to parlay, as it were, with the Sabbat.
I'll walk in at that point.
Should I get Wrath? Do you think? I say, looking at you.
Oh, Raph's in the mud.
Oh.
In the mud.
Oh,
with a red, white, and blue Speedo. And
Of course he
like
is.
and goggles.
Maybe
I'm
not
the,
Wrath.
I'm the ductus of the only Sabbat clan based in Bakersfield, so I can handle this.
Okay.
So
I tell him that.
Our
also.
Ductus.
hello. How you do?
Good. The
He,
name's
he
David
reaches out his
Cooper.
hand.
Shake it.
He shakes it 1, 2, 3 times.
I make sure to
Oh
let him
god,
do
he's
that.
one of these. Jesus.
So, your associate, your little slave boy, has informed me of this little invasion plan. Now, to kind of give you a little bit of a backstory on Los Angeles, you guys have tried this once or twice, but so has the Camarilla. The Camarilla has tried once or twice, maybe 3 times. And the 3rd time didn't really pan out that well. Our glorious leader got thrown out of a, 20-story tower. It was set ablaze. The whole court went into mishap. We met at a haunted ship. We thought it wasn't really haunted, but turns out it was really haunted. And then the Queen of London declared that nobody should have Los Angeles.
Interesting.
Which really
Oh.
ticked off all the Tremere that were trying to stage their power structure in Los Angeles. Pissed off the Anarchs because the Anarchs were trying to work with the Camarilla in order to keep the Sabbat out. And then pissed me off because I was supposed to be the next in line after Tremere got all huffy and puffy. So now, technically, nobody's in charge. We just all say we're in charge. So me saying I'm the primogen of the Malkavian clan means jack and shit.
Well, you are a Malkavian Camarilla.
Yes, that is true. I am faithful to the Ivory Tower, which is why I bring news of distress to our way of life. Not just Sabbat versus Camarilla, Jihad, all that shit. I mean, kindred kind.
What is it?
He pulls out an envelope and he sets it down. It's really nice, pristine. It has a nice, it's a sealed manila envelope. It has a letter cutter, pure gold, has an emblem of a jaded, encrusted tiger.
Are we getting invaded by like the vampires from the East thing again?
And he's like, I've received one, and I'm supposed to give this to the opposition.
I take the letter opener and I slice it open.
It is written on gold lettering to the open domains of the Kaijin.
Jesus Christ! Didn't we stop that in Seattle?
The open Kaijin. We extend our open invitation to the great Lord Deuce of the Seven Thunderers, Empress of the Scarlet, or servant of the Scarlet Empress, wishes to, basically it's like a formal invite to meet with this Lord Deuce in Los Angeles.
That sounds bad.
In Long Beach in a couple months' time.
Do you suggest we go?
Oh, I'm just giving you the parchment. We got ours.
I fold it up, tuck it back like in my pocket. Talk to the
and it literally says like to the Sabbat.
So who are these people exactly?
Don't know. People scouting, looking, but everybody that turns up in Long Beach ends up dead.
So some sort of invasion?
I don't know. But I'm just letting y'all know that when push comes to shove, the Sabbat have an ally in me. But whatever you decide to do, we could split up the city 50-50. As long as I get Hollywood and Santa Monica, that's all I want. You guys can take downtown and East LA. You can have all the shitty parts. I only care about Hollywood. But yeah, and maybe the Anarchs got this too. I don't know. These guys look like they're pretty thorough. So whenever you decide to mosey on down to Los Angeles, pending season 2, that's when we can make our arrangements. Is that?
We'll just give us your contact information, and we'll let you know once everything's
out
prepared.
of nowhere. The twins just show up. They were in obfuscate the entire time. They just pop out of nowhere. They open up a briefcase and they start handing you like stuff, like dossiers, like contact information, like land deeds to where maybe the Sabbat might want to set up at, like parts of the city that are not being controlled. Like,
did he just give me a bunch of property?
He didn't give you he just gave you possibility, if you decide to mosey on to Los Angeles, these are like the places you might want to consider.
Thank you. This is greatly appreciated.
No, this is for our well-being. Cuz I've been hearing people been getting these invitations up and down the West Coast, from Seattle, San Francisco, parts of Sacramento, Portland, San Diego. And I know you bunch, you like your San Diego because it's right next to Tijuana, that hellhole. I know the Sabbat love their little hellholes, but I'm pretty sure it's going to make all the rounds. Hell, I haven't heard one got in New York.
Am I the only? Is this the only one that was directed to the Sabbat, or just one of them?
One of them, which means they could be everywhere. And then, like, in the most dead serious tone, he's like, they can even be here right now.
Look around.
Bang, bang, bang! Bang, bang, bang!
You are just a hoot.
Do enjoy yourself.
Oh, I will.
And let us know if you need anything.
I like the spirit of that young man. And he starts taking off his clothes, and he's wearing... he's wearing a Speedo, an American flag.
The one time he could ditch his OCD.
Would you like...
Mud.
Here, we'll have one of the servers hang up your clothing.
All right.
Make sure it stays nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I have someone put it somewhere where it's not going to get
And
messed
he's
up.
like, yeah! And he starts running down there.
This is definitely breaking a few laws, I'm pretty sure. No
Never.
shoot.
We're vampires. Who cares?
He's
what
not
the
exposing
law was?
himself.
I mean, he's part of
Much.
the Camarilla. Don't they own the police? Right? We're good?
I mean, they may own the police as a concept, but I can dominate any given police officer. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Good point. Sweet.
Both of you get a text, and Dustin, you get a text from Alex.
Deck, you mean?
Yeah, Deck gets a text,
Mm.
and it's saying there's an issue outside.
I go downstairs
outside.
immediately.
And so you see,
I go to the camera room.
okay, you see a bunch of motorcycles.
Oh shit!
Though they're not
And
welcome.
from-
They're not welcome here. I fucked them up. Nope.
From camera room to front of the building.
Can I help you?
So you
I
see a bunch
walk
of
up
guys
to them.
like, you see this guy. He has like a fucking huge ass beard that's braided, and he's just surrounded by really like almost sickly looking other vamps. They don't look all too well. Like they have open sores, and they definitely look inhumane. They're not rotting away, but they're definitely sick. There's something wrong with them. And it's just like,
Sorry, boys. Private party. You
It's like-
understand.
the big dude, so he's sickly too, but he's not like as bad as like the four other ones behind him.
We have mortals in here, dude. We get people with like sores and stuff coming in the club. We're not gonna make any fucking money. I'm sorry, you can't hide that shit.
I've
Do you know these people?
been trolling around Oildale my entire life, and you guys think you can just roll up in here trying to turn this place into what? Some hokey ass fucking establishment, some sort
Yes.
of high class. This is the Oildale. We represent.
You
And
represent what?
we represent the dirt and the filth and the land and the oil.
Go
Can
back
I
to your
step out?
club.
Can I step out front?
Yeah, you step out front. They don't recognize
I
you.
look up at Deck with a smile and back to them.
Oh.
Private party.
Lady said to leave.
Oh, you wanna make this into a private party? We were here
Yes.
before any of you were
I open the
here.
door. Wrath.
Okay.
Yes.
Raph is like,
Ugh.
Okay. I'm gonna get in front of him. And guess what? This is ours now. Now leave, dominate.
okay. His current willpower is 6.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Standard difficulties.
I text Dustin.
Okay.
So this is manipulation, intimidate, I think.
Okay.
And I will spend a willpower as well
Okay.
for that free
Dominate.
auto success.
So you are
I'm
mesmerizing
assuming
him?
his whatever the 1.1 is, or he just has to do what I say.
Yeah, command. So manipulation,
Like the-
intimidation.
Yeah, the really simple one.
Yeah.
Where I just want him to leave.
Okay.
Okay, pool mod. I don't have a pool mod. I'm assuming his gin isn't higher than mine. So like otherwise
no.
this would just fail. Okay.
So you got
Alright,
one
and
success.
I spent a willpower,
So
so
you
I
have
have two
two.
successes.
2 successes. So let's see. How long does it last for with 2 successes?
I think that's
More
that's
successes force us to
whatever's-
act on a greater vigor. Let's see. It doesn't give a duration. It just has more successes means he will be obliged to do something more. So what he has to do is he has to do what he's supposed to do on his volition, and then once he's done the command, then he breaks dominate.
That's fine. It's
So
gonna look really
he-
embarrassing for him to leave and then come in a circle and come back.
He's like, "Oh, you're gonna play this type of hoodoo? Fine by me." And he's like, "You haven't seen The Last of Us." As he walks out, he's like, he gets on his bike, and Derek, you recognize one of the patches.
Oh, good. Is it like a rival or
No,
was
it's your gang.
He's not leaving.
And he's
Well,
like,
he's gonna go do it if you want to stop him.
I'm gonna grab him and pull him off his fucking bike.
and he's like, "What the fuck, man? Get the fuck off me!"
Where did you get this patch?
None of your fucking business, you fucking slave.
I look over.
It is my business.
Oh, you're fucking. Do you suck
do the
all
mind
their
dealing?
dicks, including hers?
I'm gonna eat you.
Where did you get the patch?
Suck my fucking dick.
Tell him where you got the patch. Dominate.
Physical.
Okay.
Initiative.
I'm punching him.
I was gonna say,
Actually-
you could-
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna do it as more of like a intimidation kind of like trying to get answers out
Okay,
of him.
I'll give you strength intimidation.
if not, I'm gonna try entrancing him and just make him my willing servant for a few months. I could use a biker bitch.
Difficulties.
I'm gonna say 6s.
Okay. Woo! 1 success.
One
Wait.
success.
No, yeah, 1 success.
Yeah, 1 success. So he doesn't really care. Like you kind of he has met a gargoyle before. He knows that you're tough shit, but he thinks he's tougher.
Can I entrance him?
All right, now we got to go into initiative because the gang that he's with kind of sees this act of hostility, and they're gonna back his basically his boy up, and they're basically going to kick your guys' ass. Wrath won't be into the next combat, or he won't be in this scene until next combat.
What are we always
Oh,
gonna?
by the way, Para,
Mhm.
has it been enough time for me to heal my ag from last game?
You did say it was a few days.
Yeah, it's a few days.
I grew my
Yeah.
arms and legs back.
So how much ag did
Alright.
you have?
2.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only heal 1 per day, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I probably didn't roll higher. It's 1d10 plus dex plus wits, right?
Yeah.
Nine.
Oh yeah, initiative. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Got it.
14. Woo!
Okay. So Derek goes on a 14. Evan goes on a 9. Valen goes on a 15. So I need to roll
Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do quickly here. Hit you.
1d10 plus 6. This is for the lead Gangrel NPC. He goes on a 10. And then for the Gangrel,
Are there a bunch of normal people out here, by the way?
there's some people smoking and kind of going about their normal business, but when they see a fight break out, they
yeah.
immediately scatter. They either go
So,
back
like,
into
if-
the club or they scatter.
If I did crazy obtenoberation, am I going to be like exposing ourselves really bad?
Maybe.
More than me.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I'm actually doing what I'm doing, Skin of the Chameleon doesn't exist here.
Yeah.
Because I'm making myself kind of like,
Whatever.
a
We
big
can say it was.
target.
We can say it was a costume. People do cosplays and shit all the time.
Are you going to say shadowy tentacles coming out of the ground is a
Let's see.
costume?
Let's see. I'm gonna find. You mean add
Projection?
Special effects.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. Magic.
I can do awe and try and make people pay attention to me, and well, you guys take care of shit. But that's all I got. I can try to mitigate
Sorry, I
people
gotta
damage.
add-
I have forgetful mind. I'll just make them all for anyone who sees forget.
Hold on, I gotta roll Dustin's
You
real
saw
quick.
nothing.
Man in
Sick.
black. Here come Man in black.
Okay, Dustin goes on a 16, but that won't be this turn. It'll be next turn because they're both inside. And then Wrath. 1d10 plus 7. Wow. Wrath goes on an
Jesus.
8. All right, so here is the turn order for y'all. Enjoy. Let me switch out to combat PvP. PvP. Anyways, actually, this is
man.
technically PvE, but all right. So Valen first.
Skin of the Adder.
'Kay.
And
It requires no roll, but does it take up your entire turn? Let's see.
that's
Skinny
what I'm trying
Adder. You spend 1 blood and 1 willpower point. You got to spend both.
to- Okay.
Yes, it takes up your turn. The vampire may use their stamina, so ag with difficulties. Is it reduced difficulties? No. You just basically... Oh, yeah, reduced difficulty 5s. Jeez, that's so good. And your appearance drop by 1. All right. So Skinny Adder activation deck.
I really
Here
need
we
a
go.
book.
Sure. I'm just gonna potently punch him in his face.
Potently punch him in his posterior. No, sorry.
All right. Roll
Let's
it.
see.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Right. Sure. Let's go ahead and try this little thing. Oh, it doesn't. Fuck it. I was going to use the little macro thing, but I'll have to figure that out.
Okay.
1D. Where's my... Oh, there it is.
God damn it. Why does it keep on doing this?
Are you serious? It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it?
What? 0 success?
0. Because it's
Evan,
because
your
of fucking
camera
ones.
disappeared. I don't know what happened to your camera.
Oh, yeah. There he is.
Okay. Yeah, you're back.
Crashed here for a second.
But soliloquy, you're wearing my patch. Where did you get it?
Okay. So you go, where's my fucking patch? Or
No,
why are you...
where you're wearing my patch. Where did you get it?
Yeah. He says, fuck you. So you miss him. So then it is Gangrel NPC's turn. He pops claws and he's going to eviscerate you, Derek.
Yeah, that's probably what I should have done.
And he eviscerates you for 4 successes.
Fuck.
So he has no potence. So this is 3 plus a strength of 4, so 7 plus claws, which is 1, so 8 ag.
8 dice.
Yeah, 8 dice.
I was gonna say I don't take 8 ag,
Yeah.
but it's aggravated damage. But yeah.
Soak 6.
Ugh.
Soak 6 ag.
Okay.
So you got to get that combo technique up, dude. You got to add your stamina and your fortitude back.
It's stamina and fortitude, right?
No, just fortitude because you don't have the technique yet.
Wait, you can't soak ag?
You can only soak ag with your fortitude. There's a combo discipline that allows you to add your stamina to soak pulls with aggravated.
That's weird. Okay. Let's see. 6.
Oh, you got 3. So you soak 3 out of the 6, so you take 3 ag. Round.
No, I have it.
Yeah, you have
because
it.
of
So
Mr.
you-
Tekka. So I
yeah.
take 0.
You take. So you would take.
I have the damage. So whether it's round up or round down,
Yeah.
and then I soak 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
You're right. You're
nothing.
right. Yep. Nothing. Valen, he just eviscerated some poor schmut, basically.
He tried.
He tried. Okay. So wait, Deck is okay? Is
Deck-
basically what
Yeah, Deck, like, so you see claws, and the guy goes for the face and hits him really well, but just can't pierce his, like, stone face. It's just like impossible to get a good deep cut in.
Why don't we get that crazy Malkavian dude out here? I bet he would be fucking fun.
you don't want him to
I
do
would
what
rather
he can
not
do.
involve him in our business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evan, your turn.
Yeah, if we show we can't
All right.
handle our own shit, like
I do. What do I do?
What do you do?
The Obtin 3.
So
I'm gonna summon shadowy tentacles.
Okay. So you have to roll for that, I believe. Let me double
Oh,
check.
I absolutely have to roll for that. I spend a willpower. It's manipulation, occults, difficulty 7s.
Okay.
Spend a willpower to make sure I get at least 1 success. 0.
They do damage. They do lethal damage. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh my
Wow,
god.
holy shit. So
Jesus.
how many tentacles do you get to summon?
I get 1 per success.
So you summon. You don't.
6.
You don't have specialization of tenebration, do you?
Would that be in manipulation or occult?
It's being a cult. You have to have a specifically obtenebration to be.
And you need 4 points to get a specialization?
4 points
All
of
right.
specialization.
Not yet. I
Okay,
will see.
so you have 5 successes. So you can
I
summon.
spend a willpower. I
So you have 6.
successes.
So you summon 6 tentacles.
Yes, from shadowy parts around the ground.
Yeah. So like, how Evan, describe to the audience what does it look like for on your end?
As like everything starts like kicking off, I kind of summon like the ball of shadows in my hand. I just kind of like slide my hand across the ground, and it shoots out in 6 different directions and hits little patches of shadows, and like a giant tentacle springs out of them,
Yeah. So
made
it's
of like pure dripping shadow.
Yeah, it's like. All right.
My
Why
character
did I
looks
have to get eaten by the snake? God damn it, I'm jealous. I'm always so useless in combat.
My character looks really happy with how well that worked.
Let's see.
I kind of like smile.
So
Well,
Wrath
I
will
guess I'm a
be
snake,
in
but-
Wrath won't be in combat this turn. The Gangrel gang. So 2 are immediately freaked out by the shadows, and so they're gonna attack 2 of the shadows.
That is, they can do that. Yes.
kill him.
They're like, "What the fuck?" They ran into Sabbat, so they know the shadows. Well, how many health levels do you have? 4. Okay, it's a 4. So
But I can soak with my stamina.
they pop claws. Can they soak ag?
I think
Each tentacle has 4 health levels, effects by fire and sunlight as if they were vampires, and can soak bashing and lethal.
Okay.
So
can't
not
soak
ag.
So aggravated damage may not be soaked. So they're just gonna try to whittle away at your tentacles.
All right.
So the 2 all the gangrels pop claws because that's what gangrels do.
How many gangrel are there?
There are a total of 5. There's a leader gangrel, and then there are 4 subordinates.
Okay.
They look sickly as fuck though. All right, 5 successes. 1 of them hits, so that's okay. They have strength 2 plus claws plus 4, so that's 8. So one of your tentacles dies. He just goes like. The next gangrel, he attacks your claws or attacks one of your other tentacles, misses entirely. Okay, the other 2 gangrel.
Ooh, shadow.
One is going to attack you, Deck, and the other... And actually, both of them are just going to attack Deck. Just straight up, because you hurt the man. You hurt their gang leader, so they don't give a fuck about the horror, or they didn't really see the shadow tentacles pop out. So, you are...
Oh, that's their leader? Fuck.
Yeah. Or their, pseudo-leader. 2, so it's a total of 4 ag dice to you, Derek.
Okay.
So far, soak 1. Soak. It's 1. It's gonna be 1, no matter what, because you can't round down to 1. You can't have it 1. It's gonna be 1 no matter what. But you got to soak 1 ag. Okay, you take.
Like I said, it's just gonna be one of those nights.
Yeah, so
of
you take
ones.
you take 1 ag, as it's
my free bruised.
free bruise. All right, second one attacking you. Got 4, so you get
Jesus.
3 plus 2 plus 1, so 6. Okay, so 4 divided by 2, so you take 2 ag. So soak 2.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
This
God
is
damn.
bullshit, man.
Wow. So you have a total of 3 ag.
2 ag. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So 3 ag. So, but you're being mobbed by fucking 3 gangrel right now.
Yeah, but at this rate, next turn I'm down.
Okay. So new round. Dustin is burning for celerity. Oh no, he can't. So he runs out of the club.
How come he can't burn for celerity?
Because he's right in the middle of the club, hosting the mud wrestling thing. And so
Okay.
when you
I'm gonna burn for celerity though.
okay. Wrath will burn for pants.
What does that mean?
He just burns for pants. I can't say what he is. I just
Okay.
it's literally listed as pants. He has a power called pants. And he will make it there this round.
Oh wait, also I think this cost me a blood, that power.
Does it? Tentacles?
Player
Player spends a blood point, yeah.
Does it? Yes, it cost me 1 blood. And
1
I can
blood.
spend blood to make them stronger.
Yeah. So you have 4 tentacles left. FYI.
I have 5. They
5.
killed 1.
Yeah. So Dustin is going to be running out. Valen. You're muted, dear. You're muted. All the muted. So muted.
Tongue in the ass.
Okay. Tongue in the apps? Okay.
Ass.
At which one?
Just one of the ones on deck. Sorry, I said that while I was muted.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and
the leader or just one of the lackeys?
one of the lackeys. Just
Okay.
I know that I'm useless in combat, so let's just do one at a time.
All right.
I'm a little hungry anyways, so
Dex ball. Difficulty 5s.
I need a book.
It's a bite attack, so it's difficulty 5s.
Dex, brawl. Dex looking pretty hurt. Can I spend a willpower on this?
Yeah, you can always spend willpower and everything.
2, 3. Okay, I have 2 willpower left. And difficulty 6?
Yep.
Okay, so that is 2 successes.
All right, so you use your strength plus 1 plus bite. I think bite gives you.
Bite is a dex plus brawl, and then strength is plus every success over strength plus every success over 1. So
Yeah,
just
but
a strength check.
but biting doesn't give you any bonus dice. I thought it did.
That's not. It says strength plus extra successes over 1 is what I've got here.
You're right.
So that's just my strength check.
Yeah, just strength plus 1.
2 plus 1, so 3.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
Oh no, bite gives you 1 plus 1.
Oh, so that's 4 successes then.
Yeah. Or you roll an extra dice, basically.
Is that not how I did that just now?
Well, you rolled.
Okay.
You rolled 2, and you're supposed to roll 2 more.
Okay. Just roll 2d10 then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you got total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ag.
Suck it.
Because 10s count as 2 for damage. All right, so 5 ag to the guy who has literally 1 fortitude. So he only rolls 1.
Is this the leader or some other
And
guy?
zero.
No, this is the lackey.
No, that's just one of the lackeys because I figure I have never been useful in combat, so I'm just like, I'm gonna.
So your tongue just goes like a lash across his neck as it's just like, and he's like, ah! Just like black, oozy, pussy blood. It tastes nasty.
Ugh.
Like, it's just like, but and then you kind of have this like nasty in a familiar way.
From like when I ate all the guys at the club.
Fuck.
Like when you ate the brother, like that nastiness.
Yeah.
Davila?
And so you just like, but he's like holding, like 5 ag is not to be, like he's holding onto his neck. Like he almost chopped his head off with that one laceration.
Hard. Does my like snake tattoo that was designed to
Nope.
like counter this do anything?
Nope.
Okay.
So that is Valen, now Deck.
I'm gonna punch his face in.
Okay.
No, I'm actually I burn a blood for claws.
Claws doesn't cost a blood.
I thought it did.
It just costs claws.
It's not.
Claws.
I don't think it's automatic.
Claws automatically respond to the character's desire, and they grow at both hands.
Wow.
Oh, it does expenditure of blood and takes a simple turn.
Yeah,
a single turn.
So it takes a full turn to do it.
Takes a turn. Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I don't know. Fuck it. I'm just gonna punch his face in. Screw it. I'm not gonna waste the turn.
Okay.
Right. So it's gonna be 7, 6.
6. Okay.
No. 60. I'm looking at numbers.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Wow.
Do you have a brawl specialization or no?
No,
Right, so-
I only have brawl 3.
So you have 3. 3 successes.
So okay. That's
so
disappointing.
your strength plus potence plus your successes. So 2 plus your strength plus potence.
Sorry, did you say strength plus potence?
Strength plus potence, unless you want to burn the blood for auto successes.
Sure.
Okay, so how much potence do you have?
3.
3. So he takes 3 bashing automatically, and then you roll your strength plus your successes.
All right. Oh, so that's gonna be an extra 2, right?
Yeah.
So 6.
So he has to soak a total
3.
of 3, 6. 6 bashing. He has fortitude 3, and he has stamina 4, so it's total 7. Dang it! Keep on doing roll/roll. So that's just 1, 2, 3,
Shit.
4, 5, 6 on the dot. So you go like, poof, and he's just like, really? You're punching a game. And he makes like a comment. He's like, "You're punching me. This isn't a bar fight."
All right.
So that was Deck. Now it's on to him. He's going to bite your hand off.
All right.
Because he's crazy like a fox. Difficulty 5s. So he got
Oh my God.
7. Wait, 1, 2.
That's 8.
Oh yeah, 1,
Oh,
2,
wow.
3, 4, 5,
Wait,
6,
does he
7.
have specialization?
No, he doesn't have a
Okay,
specialization. So you got 7.
Or 7.
So strength,
Fuck.
which is 4 plus 6, so that's 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 ag.
Dice, not
14.
ag.
Well, 14 dice worth of ag.
Yes.
And you take
That's
5
6.
rounded. No, it's
No. So
because
No,
the 1
that's
takes away to 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5
yeah.
divided by 2.
Okay. So I was actually reading on Rotera. We've been doing it wrong this whole time.
What is it?
It gives an extra soak die for aggravated and lethal, 2 if it's bashing. What it does have is fire damage.
Oh, okay. So you get an extra.
Oh, and it reduces wound penalties by 1.
Okay.
So yes, we've been doing that wrong.
Okay.
So it's 5. Shit. So I gotta soak 5.
Yeah, 5.
Oh, it's ag, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ag because he's biting you. Trying
Yeah.
to literally bite your hand off.
Yep. So, oh yeah, it's just my fortitude.
Plus the 1 because of Visurteca.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
2, 4, 6, 8 or 2, 4, 6, 7. So
Okay.
he bites and his tooth breaks. Like one of his fangs break as he just tried to bite down on your like thick marble skin, and he's just like, "Ah, fuck."
I laugh in the background.
You're scared of the adder. It's more like.
Yeah.
Evan, your turn.
All right. For my non-celerity action, I'm going to do Obtyn 2, and the two guys that are like separated from the others and kind of like fighting my tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to assume there's some space between them and everyone else. I'm going to do Obtyn 2 and put them in an orb of darkness.
Okay, so they're like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
I do have to roll for that really quick, but it doesn't cost me blood.
Which ones is he doing it to?
The two that
What?
the two that are fighting.
There's two fighting my tentacles that are kind of separate.
Oh, those
from
guys.
everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to make sure. I don't want to get you guys. Hopefully I don't botch, but I don't want to spend another willpower already. Manipulation, occults. Was this one difficulty 7s or 6? 7. Okay. And
Shroud of Night is difficulty 7. Yes.
got it.
All right. So you drop one of your tentacles drops Shroud, and then what does your other tentacles do?
So I summon, or I can do that for myself. I don't have to actually concentrate to do the tentacles. I get my own action.
Yeah, you
So
get your own action. Well, you have.
All right, now all 5 Let's start. I guess one tentacle will attack the guy who killed one.
Okay.
Let's start there.
All right.
I'm
Dex.
assuming it's my Obtyn as Dex plus celerity.
Each tentacle
plus
possesses
brawl.
strength and Dex equal to the invoking vampire's obtenebration trait. Celerity and potence does add to the strength and Dex rating. So,
Okay,
what's
so
your Obten's 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have 3 dice.
All right. Plus brawl for skill. I'm assuming I use my brawl for them.
No, just its
Okay.
obtenebration rating.
All right.
That's why having Dex and potence is really important, because then you can have minions that have 10 dice. Free minions with 10 dice that do ag or do lethal with celerity and could go on celerity rounds. The Sombra can be pretty cheesy.
Yeah, so they'll be rolling 4 dice because I have the 1 celerity.
Okay.
Cool mod 1. Difficulty 6s, right?
Yep.
Okay.
2. So now their strength is equal to the obtenebration plus potence plus successes. And this is tentacle 1. So I'm going to count them down.
Okay.
That's why the Sombra can be pretty fucking scary if you give them prep.
Cool mod 3. Difficulty 6s.
Mm-hmm. All right, 5 lethal. How about this? You spend this turn. You just hear nasty noises in the shadows as the 2 gangrel that are in the Shroud of Darkness are being torn to shreds by your tentacles.
That works for me.
All right. Instead of like dragging out all this combat, like you just ace 2.
Especially because they're blind and they can't fight back.
They can't fight back. They're being like, you literally hear like, ah, 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 and then silence.
Jesus.
You're gonna have to roll humanity after this, Evan.
Why? It was self-defense.
It's not you.
You literally use Black Death to kill people. I'm gonna go with the storyteller on this one. Use Black Death to kill people. That's not human.
And there's no corpse left. They just get taken into the darkness.
That's
Really cool.
Storyteller rule.
All
Really
right.
cool.
All right, so you killed 2 of the 4 lackeys. Wrath is going to he's going to make a door out of one of the lackeys. He's making literally a human door. Do you want me to explain what making a human door is?
Not
Yeah.
I already know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so this is how making a human door works. So he has 14.
Actually, wait a minute. Don't the lackeys go next?
No. Wrath. Wrath goes on an 8,
No,
and
no,
then
no,
the
no.
gang, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So he has 14 dice. He is literally going to stick his hand through them and turn a knob, an imaginary knob in their body, and then he's going to open them up like a door. Which he does spectacularly. He does it in... He has 6 successes. More than that. Yeah, 6. Wait, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 take away. Yeah, 6 successes. All right, he'll spend the blood to get 5 auto successes, which he's doing ag. Now he has to roll his strength, which is 5, plus the 6 successes, so he gets 11. So he rolls 11 dice on top of the 5 ag. He makes a human door out of somebody. He literally reaches his hands are glowing like bright red. He sticks his hand in one of the lackeys and then twists and walks through them as they turn to dust. That is what we call making somebody a human door. As they just dust in front of him. No, sure, Cybound does have a point. He gets 1 dice to soak the 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 5, 15 ag that he just took. He takes 15
0.
ag and dies. All right. So that NPC is dead. And then the Gangrel gang's turn. The dude is running because he hears his 2 other gang just get eviscerated and consumed by the shadows. He literally saw one of his lackeys get turned to dust. And so
one of the leader we're talking about?
Yeah, the leader's running.
On his celerity round?
I'm fucking grabbing him.
This is not the lackey, I'm sorry. The lackey is running.
Okay.
The lackey's running away. He's like, he's running
Fuck
away.
this.
Yeah, he's like saying, fuck this. We pissed off the wrong fuckers. And now celerity rounds. You go first, Evan.
All right. I am going to try and grab the lackey who's trying to run away.
Do you just want to... You have 5 tentacles. Do you just want to be like, cool? They all leap at him and they drag him into the shroud. And he's never heard from ever again.
Derek, are you planning on taking the leader prisoner? Or are we going to try and interrogate any of these people?
Yeah, I'm probably going to try and take the leader.
All right. Do you want me to take this one just so we have an extra?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. I'll drag him into the shadows, but I won't kill him. I'll just use the tentacles to literally like pin him to the ground.
Okay. So he's like, ah!
And then nothing.
Then because that's what the Shroud of Night does. It makes everything quiet. And then Wrath, he has 5 pants actions. He will sit there and contemplate. He looks at you, Dustin, or looks at you, Deck. Sorry, looks at you, Deck. Obviously, you have. He wants to see what you're made of, so he just sits there and contemplates as he cleans himself off a little bit in his pants actions. He wipes the mud off his face on his second pants actions. He kind of walks over to their bike, examines it, kind of bends it so that they can't get away, goes to the third bike on his pants action, bends it. He just starts bending all the motorcycles. And then, new round.
Okay. So... shit. Yeah. All right, fine. You want to use claws? All right. I'm just gonna spend my turn popping claws.
Okay. I mean, you could subdue him with like your just sheer strength and pin him down.
Well, fine if you want to do it that way, I guess.
I mean, it's an idea.
Sure. Yeah, I'll pin him down.
Okay.
So strength brawl, or sorry, dex brawl.
Dex brawl. Dose. All right. Now it's a contested strength roll. Your strength versus his strength, and you have dice on him.
Including my potency.
Yep, including your potence, which he has no potence. So he has 2 successes.
That's 4 successes, by the way.
No, because it's a strength brawl check, and he doesn't have specialization grappling.
Oh, well, we're even.
How many potence do you have?
That's all my dice.
Okay.
That's 7 dice.
Okay, so Ty goes to defender, so you don't pay him. So that is the fuck? That was creepy. Your go, Valen. Sorry, I completely skipped you.
That's okay. There's only the leader left, right? Because he's.
Yeah.
I will start awing people in the area to get them to have their memories erased. Then.
Okay, they're like, oh wow, look at that big
Hi,
fucking shadow.
Hi,
they
everybody,
all-
come over here. Everybody, come gather.
And they all start gathering because that's what all does.
Cooper.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Everybody, hi.
Let me help Deck take down this last guy.
Okay.
Okay, hi everybody.
So then Deck, Phelan, Gangrel NPC, he will be like, so you start to see him, he starts doing this like weird freak out motion, like he's like he's just like freaking out.
Somebody clip that, please.
And like you see like the pus, like the sores begin to open up a little bit more, and he's just like just starting to like convulse as his eyes are like rolling back.
Oh, that looks bad.
I don't think I can help him on this one.
Evan, you can see into your darkness.
Mm-hmm.
The same lackey, he is also like just convulsing.
Wait, is that like some sort of cyanide version for vampires? Are they just fucking killing themselves?
I don't think so. I imagine someone else is doing it.
It's your turn.
I go into the darkness to try and I don't know. I just watch, I guess.
Okay.
I don't think I can help.
So Rat is like, so what's the dealio? What's going on?
Well,
he's gonna use awe to bring people over too, just to kind of be like,
hey guys, so I'm just talking to him as we're awing
Yeah.
people. Everybody sit and listen to our great story.
yeah.
So a bunch of gangrel, I think they said, popped up out of nowhere and tried to come in, but they have sores. So I was like, no, you're not going to be creepy weirdos coming to the club. And then I think Deck asked him about where he got that patch. So I guess he knows these guys. And
Oh, okay. So just
happening.
some shit's happening.
some shit's happening. I don't know.
Okay.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Gangrel Gang continues to start. He starts convulsing more. Dustin finally is outside. He's he whistles.
The dogs. Why did I think to call the dogs?
You see Louis run up.
Fucking love those dogs.
And he's just trying to sniff around, see if there's anybody else. It's either hiding obfuscate, and he's like, you sense anybody, boy? And he's like, but then he starts to whimper, he's like,
Come here, boy.
He's afraid of something.
Come here.
As
sweetie.
it is now your turn, Balin.
I'd call the dog over to me because I don't like the fact that he's scared.
Yeah.
Can I use if I use presence on all these people, then they'll eventually remember, though. That's the problem.
Don't remember. Well, they will be entranced by you, but they won't necessarily remember why they were entranced by you. They just know that they'll know your face and they'll know who you are.
But they'll remember all the shadowy killing.
Yeah, they'll remember
crap
everything. They'll remember
beforehand. Yeah,
everything.
so
Yeah.
all I can do is really keep these mortals busy until Cooper fucking uses his erase mind magic powers.
Yep, it's true.
Can-
But
can-
they are definitely fixated on you. That's for sure.
Okay. You think you can do, buddy?
Yeah, one sec. I call out of the swirling vortex of shadow.
And then that's when you see, like, Deck, like, do you let him go as he's just, like, convulsing? Because he just falls to the ground and stops convulsing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I think they're going to explode, I say,
And
pointing
you
at them.
They both stop convulsing.
Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is actually search for a wallet on him.
Okay. Yeah, he has, like, a chain wallet thing.
Yeah.
And then they fall to the ground, and then they stop. And then their heads explode.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
And then you see this mushroom thing start grow out of it.
Ew. God, I hate mold. That's such a gross image for me. I'm sorry.
And
Blech.
then
Get fire.
you see all these eyeballs appear and start looking around.
I freak out when I see that.
Like, it's like...
Oh, God. I kind of, like, form a fist with the hand that has the tattoo on it.
Yeah. You just see all these eyeballs, and then...
Kill them, squish them, kill them.
And
I
it's
don't...
like... And a loud shriek comes from both. And all of you need to make a willpower check.
Does being in the swirling vault of shadow that muffles sound help me?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
You need to...
Do you just roll your total willpower? Or,
No.
yeah, okay, there's a will...
Your current willpower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the current that I have? Because I only have 2 right now.
Wow. Yeah, you need to roll your willpower.
Let me see.
So your
Difficulties?
total willpower. Your total willpower.
Oh, you're... okay, well...
Oh.
I see. Okay.
Par difficulties?
6s.
4.
2.
0.
Not a botch, though. So
Not a
that
botch,
doesn't
though,
matter.
but, you know... Pretty close. I have Skin of the Adder, I just want to point that out.
Okay, so whoever got more than 2 successes,
What if you got 2 successes?
Ty goes to defender, so you win.
Okay.
All right. If you fail, you
Yay.
get 5 derangements.
Holy shit.
Oh, God.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa.
This
Someone
thing-
want to link that for me somewhere?
This thing casted a version of total insanity.
Yeah,
And
if you
AoE.
failed this, you're going fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I can play
so-
a crazy character.
So you have okay.
This
So
is
I'm gonna
pretty
select
fucked
5 random derangements. So let's do this. Everybody
Oh, this is
inside
fun.
has an average of 3 willpower. So I'm just gonna roll inside the club.
Oh, my God. Random
Oh, they're
people.
all affected too?
Yes,
Wow.
But I can hear over the music and everything?
it is a scream
Supernatural. Great.
that echoes into your very soul. Oh,
Oh, my God. They did it.
Yeah.
they did it. They're fine.
Well, to say
Woo!
the music kind of drowned out a little bit.
But everybody outside is like,
Everybody's too
"Ah!"
focused on the mud wrestling.
Right.
I should have spent a willpower, but that wouldn't have mattered. It would have been one
Man,
success anyways. Okay.
You don't understand. That issue would have fucking gotten so much glamour tonight if everybody just got total insanity and you'd be like, everybody's going crazy. Anyways.
Okay, well, I'm glad nobody's peeling people's skin off on the inside. What about me?
You, on the other hand... Okay, Dustin, I gotta roll Dustin's willpower.
Oh, not Dustin, too.
Yeah, because...
So I'm the hot, crazy chick, literally.
So Dustin has 5 derangements. Wrath, I have to roll Wrath. Because
Wrath already has enough derangements on his own. Does he really?
Wrath. He doesn't have a derangement. He just is emotionless. Wrath is fine. Completely, utterly fine. He just is like, ugh, that's a loud screech. And then and since I rolled general mortals, even the mortals that you guys are hurting, they're fine. But you're not fine, and Dustin is not fine.
No. Oh, yeah, us too. Okay, great.
Yeah,
So,
so the only people affected by this was literally you two.
what kind of crazy have I got going on
so
here?
you're going to have hysteria. You're going to have paranoia. You're going to have obsessive compulsive.
Wait, hysteria, paranoia,
You're fuging at the moment. You have bipolar
What does that mean?
disorder.
fuging, bipolar. Okay.
It basically means anytime you have an emotional reaction, you just black out. And then you just go on autopilot. You go id. Id just takes over.
Okay.
How many is that?
Hang on. Black out to emotions. So I've got bipolar, Blackout to emotions, obsessive compulsive,
Obsessive compulsive.
1, 2, and paranoia and
Burger
hysteria.
King.
What?
Yeah.
Why Burger King? Do I want it all the time,
You
or am I just
want it-
afraid of Burger King?
No, you want it all the time, and you're
Wait.
paranoia against bananas.
Hard.
Okay.
Does the obsessive compulsive disorder make more sense for like the Pizza Hut since it's right there, like
No.
on the street?
Yeah, it's just random. I'm just going off the things.
Okay.
And you're a megalomaniac on top of it.
That's 6.
Okay, so last one.
So I get 6?
No, that
Can
I
I-
mean you
oh,
don't
okay.
get that last one. So
Okay, I was gonna say I'll take the
Megalomania.
blackout to emotions to megalomaniac. That
No.
sounds more fun and easy to play
Megalomania
with.
sounds
So
really
you-
difficult to deal with.
so your head is filled with all this white noise.
Hysteria for what?
You're just hysterical. You're just a constantly hysterical individual.
Okay, let me just look up hysteria really quickly.
Is this like? Can you get rid of this? This is like crippling.
It's total insanity.
Yeah, not even somebody with
Exaggerated
total
or
insanity can
uncontrollable
undo it.
uncontrollable emotion or excitement, especially among a group of people. Oh boy.
Yeah.
So
You have all
Okay.
that. You have all that right now. Like you get your head gets filled with all this noise, and you can't. You're trying to understand it. You're trying to process it, and your mind just breaks. It's like you're being flooded with this.
well, this is great. Whenever I actually get too emotional, I just black out to emotions. So this would be one of those situations where I've got like the 1,000-yard stare going on. I just want
Yeah.
to make sure I roleplay this. Okay, so I get like super. Hang on, just let me wrap my brain around everything
yeah,
that's
you-
happening right
basically,
now. Give me a
this-
second.
Technically, you can't roleplay this, like Laura, because
Oh, I
this is-
can roleplay
this is-
anything.
This
Fuck
is
you.
this is a timeout power, basically. This is what this power does. It basically puts you in timeout because you're just like your brain is just scrambled eggs right now.
Okay, so for now, my character just drops to the ground and starts like seizuring.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Okay.
And his Wrath
This is
runs.
bad.
Wrath literally runs up and he's like, "Is anybody gonna help me put this fucking thing out?" Like it's still screaming. It's like,
Oh. I
Uh,
start using my tentacles to like smash them.
yeah. So you smash the.
I told you to kill it right away, and you didn't listen to me, and now I'm crazy.
Well,
Thanks
I didn't
a
know
lot.
what it did.
Thanks a lot.
Well, I'm
I
glad you're
told-
crazy enough to not really remember this. So-
welcome to total insanity.
Yeah. Welcome to total insanity.
Welcome to all the fun of playing a Malkavian with none of the benefit.
None of the benefit.
Great.
So yeah, you're just like your mind is like, I will give you bonus points if you can actually roleplay all of this because they come in cycles. It's all at once, but it's not all consuming you.
Okay,
It's not
well,
100% all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So, in the last 15 minutes of this session, try to roleplay this out as they start smashing. You see, Wrath like take one of the gasoline cans, pours it on, fucking strikes up a flame.
Yeah, I was gonna start breaking open gas tanks on the bikes.
Yeah, just and like the way they burn is not the way vampires burn. Like you see these spores light up, they're sparking. Like you see them flying into the air. Like it's.
I would say cover my mouth, but I don't breathe. So
Yeah, and you just see these spores fly out as you crush the head of one of these things, and it just flies off.
Oh, this looks bad.
That's bad.
And you're just crushing them, and you set them on fire. It's like this purple flame. As Dustin literally is digging. He's just digging in the ground.
I'm gonna drop all my shadowy stuff because I don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Once we're done. Dustin. Does he look at me?
No, he's just digging in the ground. He's like digging with his bare hands. It's like
Dustin.
he's just like hyperventilating.
I'm gonna potent grab his face, turn it into my eyes, dominate sleep.
He's just-
what are you doing? You can't do that. I like sit straight up. What is happening? What are you doing? What the fuck is going on? I can't handle this right now.
Oh shit.
You
Party's
did.
still going on too.
Jack, can you
Our
get them
host-
down into the basement?
Bananas are everywhere.
Quietly?
Bananas are everywhere. bananas are everywhere.
I crouch down into like a little ball.
Oh, shit. Valen, I kind of walk up to you, like,
Well,
slowly.
do you have any bananas on you?
I hate bananas.
Good. You can be trusted.
Hey,
Can be trusted.
Valen, I get kind of close.
Okay.
Sleep. All right. Just, I don't know, let him sleep it off. I don't know what happened. Wrath, do you know what happened?
Spores? Mushroom heads? That's fucking new to me.
Can you call the rest of the 7, or Pride at least, and see if he knows anything?
But there's still a party going on.
Yeah, shit, can you take them to Pride? I can handle the rest of the party.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
I'm just picturing Wrath standing in a speedo.
yeah, he's like in an American speedo. Like, he's just like, oh man, like I was enjoying myself. Like,
Well,
Wrath,
get him,
please.
Get
I don't
him,
know what else to do.
okay,
Just get
all
him,
right,
get him over there, and then come back and have the rest.
all right.
Whatever.
I'm loyal patriot to you guys.
Okay, thank
And
you.
that guy in there, he's kind of a rowdy. That rowdy guy with the cowboy hat. He's a fun guy.
Wait,
I was gonna say, if he's complaining about another dude, like, come on, Wrath, you are the fun guy, so...
wait. Malkavians are the clan of insanity, right?
Yeah.
Do you think he might know anything?
I've never worked with a Malkavian. I just know they're full of danger.
Okay.
Never have I met a Malkavian that I have regret hanging out with. They're always full of fucking bad news. In more ways
Gotcha.
than one.
By the way, we need to have a talk, and I show him the envelope later.
I'm literally wearing a Speedo right now, man. What do you want me to do?
No, yeah, I know, later. To
Take
get
care
them
of
to
them.
get them to Pride.
Okay, so he gets into he drives, he goes across the street, gets into his SUV, goes over,
We
Puts a
help put
stake-
them at the back.
he puts a stake in Dustin just in case the sleep wears off, and then he looks at Valen, he's like, oh man, she doesn't have a heart. Just fuck. Like he's just like and he
Tell
does
her you don't-
Didn't I
So
give
he-
him my heart for safekeeping?
yeah, but he doesn't have it on him.
Yeah.
It's not like it keeps it in the trunk
So-
or
so he
anything.
does-
What is it? Yeah, it's not like in the back of his Speedo.
No.
Aha, I have it right here.
Actually, it's Wrath.
Yeah.
He could
No.
shove my heart up his ass. You
So
don't know.
He props her up and then whispers something in her ear, and then she's just there. She's just like he breaks your dominate, says something to her, and then she just stands still. And I will whisper to you what he says to you.
Okay. You can do
Um,
that in Zoom.
yeah.
Haha.
And then he drives off.
I look at Deck. Well, this is really bad.
I mean, the party's still going.
Well, how many random people outside were there that also
There's
went
like
crazy?
6 or 7.
They're taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then
The
I didn't know.
Skin of the
on the
chameleon
floor?
again.
Well, yeah, there's flaming corpses, but they've been drawn by awe, and now they're like, why are we? And then they just go back inside. They're just like, they don't pay attention.
I skin of the chameleon again, so I don't.
Yeah.
All supernaturals will know what the fuck I am, but you know.
And
I'm going to
almost
grab Dustin's men and tell them to...
creepily, Evan, you hear a guy right behind you saying like, "Oh, this seems really bad."
I turn around. Who is this?
It's a pointy-eared,
The Fae?
The Fae.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking bad. Thanks.
This is quite terrible. You must be feeling so terrible about all this.
I kind of lean in towards him. Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a random bystander of this travesty.
With pointy ears.
Yes, and you're made of stone.
Then obviously you're not mortal.
Obviously, I don't give a damn.
Can we take the little supernatural pissing match inside? I have some bodies to clean up.
I was just marveling at this. Sometimes I end up in the right places at the wrong times. It's a habit.
Oh yeah. I opened up that guy's wallet.
Oh yeah. I'll give you the information later.
Oh, okay.
I grab Dustin's men.
Yeah.
I tell them. I'm assuming that I can
Tag
somewhere-
it, and bag it. They're just like
I have them wear like construction kind of like gas mask, not gas mask, but like the kind of plastic mask you put over your face. And tell them to be careful around the bodies.
yeah. They're like tarp it, dump it in the river. We That's standard protocol.
Fuck, we don't want to use the river.
That's what we always do.
We're gonna go Breaking Bad. We need to get some acid.
Okay.
Ah,
well, we have
shit.
chemical solvent. Like they can do that too.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't want these bodies in the water supply.
Okay. They
There's
tarp
something
it up.
weird with them.
Like they're good at this. This is what they were doing for a while. They know what they got into themselves into.
Okay.
So, but they're kind of weirded out by like the whole wearing the face mask thing, and then they go, "Oh, the spores!" Like,
Yeah.
this is weird.
Be
Okay,
very careful.
yeah, yeah,
And we
And-
clean up.
and you clean up, and the party goes on,
I
and
go
on and
inside, I
on and
run
on
it.
and on and on and on and on and on.
I just wanted to have a nice opening the club party, and now I'm fucking batshit crazy.
Hey, you have a Brucey takes over as MC, continues the night away.
I continue schmoozing all the guests.
the-
And you
That-
get your own party in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Forever.
right.
Uh,
With bananas and Burger King. Oh boy.
Yeah.
And
Like-
good old bipolar disorder.
And
That's
bipolar
fun.
disorder.
Is it manic depressive or is it just like happy sad?
It's like happy sad. So you're
Okay.
constantly going through happy sad, and then when you hit the peak of your super happy, your fugue kicks in, and your fugue state is kind of like Valen, kind of unshrouded, like it's your id basically. So,
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with.
So id is like we have the subconscious, and then of the brain that basically is the driver's seat, and the id is like the back seat. Somebody like their constant desires is completely no morality,
It's pretty much
Oh.
your subconscious.
it's your subconscious.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's
that's not good. That's nobody wants that.
well, that's what pops out is your subconscious,
Right.
and a little bit of the beast too. So the beast actually kind of speaks on behalf of the id. So it's like a very violent, very unchained Valen.
Oh boy. That's gonna be
And Rat's
fun.
gonna have to deal with all this. So he's like, oh god, like,
I would just put me in a cage if I were him.
oh yeah,
Um,
he's definitely like doing something with you, but not.
I call Pride to let
Yeah.
him know.
Oh no, the seven show up. They're all dressed up. They're all like,
They're ready to party, and
Yeah, they
I'm
were
not
very-
there.
Oh.
This
They're
is
ready to
the
party. They're
worst
like-
thing ever.
Is Pride there?
yeah, Pride.
Uh,
Pride's dressed up in he has a mask on. He's dressed up like a masquerade kimono, like not kimono, but he's dressed up as like a very stylistic Japanese businessman outfit. But he has like a mask on with like a Oni mask that has a third eye.
I'm gonna let them all party before I ruin the night.
Yeah.
Until I know what happens.
And they want to see your guys' success. They want to see what the Sabbat are. This is exactly what they wanted. Like
Yeah.
all of them have their own goal within the Sabbat, but they're like, oh, we are creating a more sophisticated Sabbat. We're creating a Sabbat that actually has some legs to it. We're not fucking shovel heading, putting people in short buses, strapping them with bombs to invade in. Like this is yet. Like this is a new Sabbat. This is an experiment. Envy doesn't like this. Envy rather go back to the old ways of short busing shovel heads into fiery death, and whoever lives throughout the night are true Sabbat. But she's like, I'm impressed. Whatever.
I gotta take them around, show them everything.
Yeah. And
Ask them,
Just
let me
show
know if
off
they need
my
anything.
dream and take all the credit for it.
Okay,
and
I did
fucking
all the
fuck.
property rights and bought the building. So
Whatever.
yeah.
I
And
made
they're
the
like,
magic
where's
happen.
Wrath? And like everybody's like,
Easy
did
busy.
you kind of fill them in on what happened?
I let them know that something weird happened. Wrath needed to take care of a couple things.
Okay. They're like, okay, you'll tell us later, but
I'll
now,
tell you when this is done.
Yeah.
For now, party.
Then they party like Sabbat party, which is they don't kill discriminately, but they definitely go into like a lot of private VIP areas and have their way with people. And Envy is completely just like totally blown away by the whole shtick. She goes on stage and starts dancing. Like
I'm missing all of this. This
like
is so unfair.
She vicissitudes herself normal, but then she adds a little bit of like hokey, like she blows up her lips a little bit so she looks like Dolly Parton. She has like the curly like super big hair, and she's wearing like, you know, Daisy Dukes, and then like Pride is just kind of being like very conservative but wearing the mask. So is Sloth is very conservative, but she's dressing like in this like Italian sort of silk dress, but it's all covered. There's no cleavage, there's no anything. You just see her hands. You don't even see her neckline. That's how conservative it is. But her hair is in like a nice tight bun, and she does something to make her not look like a rotten corpse. So she's not like a rotten corpse. She has like this thing about her that makes her look like a normal person. And then fucking Greed is just totally just machismoed out. He has like the suspenders, he has like the zoot suit, he has like the nice hats, and he's just like, he just got wads of hundreds, and he's just like, yeah, just like fucking just going to like the most down and dirtiest of the girls and just having his way with them. But no one seems to pay mind to the, you know, middle-aged man doing mud wrestling in a Speedo. Like, nobody seems to care. The Seven don't seem to care about this middle-aged man.
When Wrath gets back, he just belly flops right back in.
Yeah. But, yeah, that is going to be it. A lot of questions. A lot of answers.
Oh, do I need to make that humanity roll now?
Oh, yeah, make a conscious check.
What's my conscience again? I have a conscience of 3.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difficulties?
6s.
Okay. Can you spend a willpower on this?
Fail.
Yeah, you can.
I spend a willpower.
Build more character. Fail.
All right.
Damn.
You feel really bad for murdering those guys in cold blood.
Okay. Maybe I took the shadow murder a little too far.
Yeah, you definitely took the shadow murder too far. And I can go on. I mean, lust
I
is
never
lust.
want to do that again.
Like, you definitely don't want to do that ever again. You feel really guilty and really bad. But
Okay.
you know deep down you're gonna do it again.
Yeah,
the shadow
like
call.
I can feel the like,
Yeah,
because I really enjoyed it while it was happening.
Yeah, like you could feel the pull of the shadow and the abyss. Like you could draw more from it. You can make it a part of you now. Like you can definitely like, it's reaching to you and it wants to give you a nice hug. So let it in, Evan. Let the darkness in.
Let the darkness consume you.
Ugh.
And that is it. Lust is lust. She dresses like lust. Am I forgetting anybody of the 7?
Pride, lust, envy.
Gluttony does not show up.
Okay.
Gluttony is not there.
Gluttony doesn't show up to a party?
Vanity? Who's the pretty boy?
Yeah, that's
gluttony.
That's
Yeah,
gluttony.
that's gluttony.
Gluttony does not show up.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all the follows. The blood in the cup is growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Put your blood in the cup. Join the Out of Order show. This has been Starting XP Presents the Masquerade Sabbat edition. Hopefully, we'll be starting up the Camarilla edition. It takes place in the same chronicle in the same city. A little bit of a post, future spoiler of Los Angeles. I kind of threw in there tonight. Season 2 will definitely be taking place in Los Angeles, but we got to get to Season 2, guys. So we got plenty more stuff coming this summer, as well as some stuff for after. If you want to join the Patreon, we do an after show where we talk about what happened during the session, as well as exclusive one-on-one scenes each month. Oh, that is not the command. I put that in the wrong command. I put that in Roll20, not not in chat. So come be a part of a roleplay experience. Join the Patreon. Gives you early access to behind the scenes stuff, some artwork that we're going to be working on for the Camarilla show, as well as one-on-one scenes with all these players. I'm going to be recording one soon. I don't know who yet. I get the pick of the litter. I could choose whoever. But I just need to arrange a time and place. But other than that, thank you guys so much for being here. Go follow up LateNightRivithead. Go follow up LateNightRivithead. You can follow this channel. I'll probably be playing.
He's not LateNightRivithead anymore. He's
I'm not.
Figgly Nuts.
Well, no, that's his Twitter handle.
Yeah, that's my Twitter handle.
Yeah, he needs to be on brand on both platforms, but I'm not gonna. Whatever. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Take care, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.